turn-up session, nigga, the whole time. Okay? Get into your nigga side.
I've been to hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is June 4th, 2023. Here on the 2 Month Show, it's always real talk about real people. And I'm your host, MT, and with me are my co-hosts,
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, the Mr. Come First, cause you gotta respect me. One half of the Stuntastics, motherfucker. We do our own stunts in the bottom left right there.
You know what it is. This is the truth, baby. You know what I'm saying? 1/3 of the TMS squad, and then also nigga 1/2 of the Stuntastics. And you know, with these doing these stunts, nigga, you gotta make sure that it's always improv. So with that, we always have, just like any other fucking day, like
It's your boy Tay. We'll have Sports Talk Tay and Josh.
It's your boy Josh. We part of the program, man. We part of the family, man. You know how you get a job? They say we all family. That's what we are.
Should we do it 2/5? Should I say 1/5 of the show?
It's the longest trial ever.
Longest trial. Hey, Tay, we was interns.
It's like
they gave us. We started as interns and contractors. Tay, we full-time now, bro. We got benefits now, man.
But it works.
They let us take off, man. They give us vacation hours. They ain't giving no health care though. They're not giving no health care. They give you Robitussin and say that's what you got, man. That's what we cover.
And some ginger ale.
Y'all a nice little pizza party, gentlemen. Be grateful, okay? Pizza party.
Yeah. Empty that boss. Empty that boss. Instead of giving you a raise or a bonus, he give you a pizza party where they slice them like super thin, like elementary school. That's an MT right there.
No, you don't get the cake to retirement.
We'll see. It's not even birthday cake. It's just a regular cake.
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's just yellow cake.
Yeah, like I'm gonna with the Starbucks gift card. I think
and it says great job.
You can get one drink out of that. That's MT right there. You can get one drink out of that. That's $5.
Exactly. Sure can. You know what I'm saying? You just hey look, just can't be no venti, okay? Can't be no venti.
You get that's the only thing you can afford with that gift card.
Hey,
grande. I don't know. It might be out of the budget, but you know it's okay. We get some sippy cups.
It doesn't fit the TMS budget. I understand.
You're daggone right.
But no, I mean you gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? You know we give you like 0.2.
When y'all get that Spotify deal, they're gonna give us espresso.
It's okay.
Yeah, Tay, when they get that Spotify deal, man, I mean, Tay, they probably gonna give us espresso, give us our own assistant. You know how they going.
We ain't even gonna talk about that Spotify deal.
That Barstool deal.
Good job, man. But just to the fans and stuff out there, man, we definitely miss y'all. We hope y'all had a great Memorial Day. Had some circumstances that came up, so we just made the decision not to have a show last week. But we definitely got a lot to catch up on. Got a lot of L's to hand out. Got a lot of things to discuss. So, first things first, NBA playoffs, man. NBA Finals, we're here. Miami Heat versus the Denver Nuggets. And the Nuggets already have a 1-0 lead.
Hey, shout out to the guru, because the whole time, I don't think anybody was actually that sure that the Heat was going to make it here. Other than you, my guy.
That's true.
Nah, he said the Sixers was going to be here.
You made up.
Don't hold that L. We ain't gonna let you skip over that L. We're not gonna Kawhi Leonard you. We're not gonna forget about those L.
Nah, here's the thing. Nah, Sixers. I was riding with the Sixers, but after the Sixers lost, I said, "Oh, it's gonna be the Miami Heat that go." That's it.
Man.
Now, once it happened, I think after that series and shit, like you were striking after that.
Yeah,
you pretty much.
No, but we called the Heat because I said the Celtics pretty much gave up. They was down 0-3. I said even if they win, I don't see them coming back. They probably
nigga, fuck that, nigga. Hold on. First of all, we're not gonna do that. Nigga, wouldn't you ride with the Celtics?
Yeah, but then I changed my mind. After seeing the first 3 games, I said, yeah, the Heat got this.
But did you change your mind?
No, I didn't change it. I admit I was wrong. When you admit I'm not like MT. I'm not gonna admit that I'm not wrong. MT dies on heels multiple times a year. he just downhill is getting like.
Yeah,
Only
know what I mean?
and
football
I was
season.
wrong about
Only
the
football
Sixers.
season.
I'm
At
messing
the
with you,
end of
man.
the
I'm
day,
messing with
I
you, man.
started calling the Heat.
No.
Well,
When I saw
at
the first
least,
two
at
games,
least
I
the
said,
Hill
yeah.
has
I
eyes. Okay,
mean, you wrong
if
about
that's
the
the
Dallas
case, if we bad
Stars.
on Hills, the Hills have eyes because
You're
over
gonna
time
be
he's been
wrong about
rising.
the Florida Panthers. You know,
I'm
Nah,
about to
no,
say,
I'm
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Nah,
VGK,
I ain't worried about that.
VGK.
Florida-
Nigga.
Yeah,
You said who?
salute to
You said what?
Golden
VGK. Here's
Knights,
the thing.
baby.
You said
Golden
Here's the
Knights.
thing.
B2K?
Y'all did
You
what
said
the.
B2K?
Here's the thing.
Yeah, if you want to. Bump your ass out
Hey,
the
bro, did you say?
if you want to.
And actually, Mr. Jones, if you actually go back and look at our text even before the playoffs even started, I told you that VGK was going to go to the finals this year.
I
Yeah,
told you
It's been
I
you did
told you
say
was
that
gonna win
shit.
in
I ain't gonna lie
October.
to you.
I told you was gonna win in October.
no, you didn't, because you
Yes,
wasn't
I
even
did.
sure.
Man, you wouldn't
said,
even.
"Oh, for real?"
Yes.
Oh my
I said because Leonard not
You
goalie,
was
we're gonna
shaky
make a
about your
real
whole
run.
goddamn team,
The
nigga.
only thing that held VGK back in the day was health to the stars and the goalie. We got rid of Leonard, I knew we had a chance. Once we got rid of Leonard, I knew we had a good shot. But I got very confident after the new year.
What's up with
We made a good run.
your trash Braves that lost my parlay?
Oh, they some shit.
Out of all the teams to lose to Oakland A's, Oakland A's is
lost
tanking
the
on
series,
purpose.
too.
They got the water boy out there, man. They trying
That's
to get that
crazy.
number one
But
pick.
if you watch baseball though, the
I'm
past
joking,
like 3-4 years though, the people who won the
Nah,
division
was,
or
it's
made the
funny. I
World
was about
Series
to
and
say
Hill
and shit. They got
especially,
little Nicky on the
they
field and
start
shit.
like shit.
Thinking.
They start
They
terrible.
out there. They out there
But
just grabbing people out the
don't
crowd.
pick up
Oakland
momentum
A's trying to get that pick.
Yeah, they'll pick up momentum till like August, September. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I know the first couple of months of MLB is not really.
But it's always especially the NL winners though.
Mm-hmm.
Past few years. They start off like 18-33.
Yeah.
Here it is.
But
April
still the
10th.
Vegas A's though. Still the Vegas A's at the end of the day.
April 10th at
You said the
10:08
Vegas A's.
a.m.
Don't put that bad bone on Vegas, okay?
Yeah.
You know they like
No,
to take
Y'all ready?
What you saying, MT? Let MT have the floor. What you say? April 10th.
I
what?
said April 10th at 10 a.m.
Mhm.
Bruins been phenomenal this year, and VGK finished number one. Let's not choke. I said it's between y'all and the Stars. The Bruins will choke.
You
That's
said that.
exactly what I said.
You did say that. You did predict the Brewers was going to choke.
Okay.
And I was like fucking
Yeah.
impossible. And they
Yeah.
did choke. First round.
Yeah.
Biggest upset in hockey history. You called it. I give you that. Like I said, you made up a lot for fucking up in football this year.
Well, I told y'all. Well, what's the name? My AFC prediction never changed. It was the NFC.
You know why? Because your
screwed up.
emotions not in other sports. Your emotions.
Nah, it was just at Tampa Bay. You was really riding on that Tampa.
That's because this is
Like,
emotions.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
I
bro.
don't know
What it was.
He was like,
I
yeah,
don't
they
even
like
know you a
the
fucking
07
Dallas
Giants.
fan
I'm like,
at this point. That's
But
how
listen,
bad
y'all,
this NFL season was.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, he was being emotional.
man,
AFC
Tampa was
but my
in
AFC
another
prediction-
division. They wouldn't be in the playoffs.
But he was emotional with Brady. That's what he
I was
fucked
like,
up.
I
nah.
was, but I'll say this.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I was emotional with Brady, just like Braun fans are emotional with Braun and had Braun going all the way. I knew they wasn't going to
Well, how
go.
emotional
I
was
knew-
the Cowboys?
People had the Lakers.
Well,
Nah, I didn't have
Cowboys-
the
You try like tapped into the Bron side. It seemed like you might be the next emotional Bron fan.
Who, me?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah,
You
he
said,
hate
nah,
LeBron.
but-
Nah, he the biggest
No,
LeBron
he
hater.
doesn't.
He hates LeBron.
Hold up.
Nah, he hates LeBron.
Do you recall the last like 3 shows?
He always
I
hates
don't think
LeBron.
We gave him props.
He's
I
the
said,
biggest
yo,
hate
this is
LeBron.
beyond me.
You don't understand. Hey, Zeus. When MT give compliments, LeBron is a backhand compliment. It's like saying a fat girl. She pretty for a fat girl. That's literally what he do, man. That's what he do, man.
He funny.
Listen, y'all. Y'all are terrible, okay? I said I did. You know what? I'm not gonna be nice to Braun no more. I try to be nice, okay?
MT, that's called being nice. MT, that's not nice.
Yes,
you
that's
get
called
backhand
being
compliment.
nice. Y'all are
You get
terrible,
backhand
man.
compliment. You an asshole in real life, man. Probably at work.
But
At work.
no,
Right.
overall,
I'm joking with you, man.
He's the toxic work husband. That's who he is.
Yeah, that's what he is, man.
Make sure you bring that bitch lunch to work, okay?
He get mad at his work wife.
She may not be coming home. You know what? I had a late work meeting.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on me.
MT the type of dude to get mad at his work wife for bringing her real husband to work.
Like shit. Like who is this nigga? Yeah? Like,
who is this dude?
what's wrong with you? I ain't predict this shit.
Don't you put that
Don't
on
bring
me,
him
Ricky
up
Bobby.
here no more. Don't bring your real husband up here no more. That's what.
Hmm? Don't you put
Oh
that on
man.
me, Ricky Bobby, at all.
Oh man.
Nah, but what you get ready to say, Mr. Joe?
All right, man. Look, shake and bake. Nigga, the fuck you talking about?
Exactly. Nah, but Mr. Jones, what you get ready to say?
Great start. But nah, like, let's get to the finals games.
All right, let's get into it. All right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
All
talk
right,
about the Let's get to the final game.
all right, so game one, 104-93 Denver Nuggets.
They really
So
lost
you
by
guys,
20.
Nah, it was
yeah,
more
they
like
really,
20. If you watch the game in real time,
yeah, it
that
wasn't that
game
close.
was over, bro. It was over.
Boring.
That game was over.
Fucking boring, okay?
You mean it was the Nuggets dominating the entire game? That's pretty much what the game was. That's pretty much the highlights.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now though, one thing that I did see, and I was like, okay,
You ain't
Nuggets
see
might
Jimmy
have left
smiling
it.
in the fourth. I know that much.
Nah, he was still smiling. He was sitting on the bench. He was smiling. That's why I'm not really worried about the Heat. But what I will say is, I noticed that once Jokic went to the bench to get rest, the Heat were able to make runs. So for me,
What's your hot take? You got a hot take? I feel a hot take coming. Go ahead. Go ahead with your hot take. Serve it up Benny Hanna
Nah,
style.
I just know until he popped back in though. Like I know me, like once I seen it, and then once you rush like your actual key players that's
showing up.
actually running the offense for you, and your fucking
Mm-hmm.
defense and your bench is actually coming in to support you, nigga, that's
Yeah,
phenomenal. Like how the fuck you bounce back from that?
easy. It's just called the Heat role players need to make shots. Y'all got to remember, Caleb Martin was what? 1 for 8. Max Struess was 0 for 7. He didn't even make a shot.
Man, Caleb
That's
Mount
all.
was bad out there, bro. Okay.
Yeah, he was
He
horrible.
was bad. He was horrible out there, bro.
Yeah.
That sounded like Denver put a game plan to slow him down. That's what it looked like.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, I'm
I
going to be
thought
honest
the
with you.
Heat.
What
I thought the Heat was playing like they had Tyler Hero in, but you know, to each his own.
Now, I'm going to say this. Now, actually, so they was letting them shoot. The thing was, they just wasn't making the shots.
Right.
The shots that they normally
Nah,
make.
which is
And
true.
they got
I have to remember that game. They definitely wasn't making those shots.
Yeah, but also if you look at it, Caleb Martin was guarding Murray the whole game too. So that takes away a lot from his offensive game
Damn.
as well.
So he was getting cooked all game. Damn.
Yeah, he was getting cooked. Like, but
Yeah.
at the same time,
And the burners put
Nah,
on.
he was.
No,
said
the
they-
only dude that really fought for the Heat was Bam. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Nah, Bam was putting up. What he dropped like 25, 26? Don't quote me
Yeah.
on that though. He
Get
did
the
like
fuck outta
25,
here.
26.
Nah, Bam near had a triple.
Hold on, let me look it up. I swear he had like 25, 26.
yeah,
He was like the only
He
one
played
really
like he was
scoring.
Yeah.
It was
actually,
like
He was
25 and 10.
Yeah, he went
he played
25,
like he
10.
was
You know,
actually
he had
like
triple double
26.
and
You're like,
African
man.
American.
yeah, but look how many shot attempts he took for him to get that 25.
Exactly. That makes it. That
He made what 13 to 25? That's not bad, bro.
No, that's
no.
fucking horrendous.
That's the highest
not horrendous.
shot in playoffs.
That's
That's too
actually
many
not that
shots.
That's
bad.
better than
You're not
50%.
even at
13 out of
50%.
25, that's not that bad, bro.
Hey, bro, that's
Nah,
better than
that's-
50%.
Yeah,
17 out of 25 is pretty decent.
That's pretty good. That's about 50%, little over 50%. What's it like
Yeah, but
51%?
if you know-
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah,
I mean, I
No,
can do the
it's
math
not.
real quick.
Right, and
I can look up the math.
yeah,
In
but
my
I'm saying
eyes.
you'll take that if you're the Nugget. You'll take 25 shots from Bam more than 25 shots from Butler.
Bam
Well,
don't
look,
shoot
yeah.
threes, so like those
Bam is
points
like
Yeah.
mid-range
twos.
in the paint type scores.
That's
He
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
like
Like
he
they're
wasn't doing those.
twos. So like when you talk about that, and then when you talk about like supposedly a big man that's doing that shit, like that's like
Yeah.
Shaq going for like 13 for 25.
Well, that's
Like
another
nigga,
issue.
it doesn't.
Yeah,
Like why
Bam
is
had
Shaq
26.
making that many shots?
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, what the Miami Heat need to do, they need to get back to their bread and butter.
But you know what, Bam though?
Banging in the paint.
He got 14 assists though.
Can't-
Like, oh, Kike stopped that.
I just think Denver got more depth. I don't see Miami putting up a good fight. They might can win 1 or 2. but
It's cool at 5.
It's going
It's not
5.
gonna
Yeah,
go
Nuggets,
It won't go
Nuggets
5.
and 5, bro. This might be a sweep, bro.
Nah.
Potential sweep.
Yes.
This might be a
Here's
sweep,
the
bro.
thing. It's either gonna be-
I'm sorry. Me and Tay was talking about this. Tay, then we say this might be a sweep finals.
It's either, well, first of all, it's not going to be a sweep. It's either going to be in 4 or
No,
6
Little
games.
bro was
no,
here.
it's gonna be either 4 or 5. I mean, 5.
Nah.
Yeah.
If they don't end
I
it
might
in
have to.
4,
I might have
here's
to
the
roll
thing:
with
if
the
they don't end it in 4,
TGP. I ain't even gonna lie to
yeah.
you. Like
If
whole
they
time
don't end
they
it in
talking some shit.
4, yeah. If they don't end it in 4, it's gonna have to be in 6.
Tonight's gonna prove it. If they get blown out tonight,
If they
they
get blown
might
out,
not make
yeah,
it.
it's
They
might
might
be.
not make it to
It's a
Denver.
wrap. It's a wrap.
Crazy
Okay.
thing is, I think the Heat had a tougher path to the finals, though.
Of course, they had a tougher
Of
pass.
course they did. I mean, we're
They
not
did
gonna
have a
talk about
tougher
the tougher
pass.
pass. You
Yeah.
gotta
I'm
think
not
about
gonna
who the
argue
fuck
with you
the
on that.
Nuggets are playing
Which is
though.
why I'm not gonna
Nigga,
count
they
them
played.
out. So here's the
Hold
thing.
up,
This is
hold
what
up.
I'm gonna tell
The,
That's what
you.
I'm saying. Like I
the
can't
Nuggets
completely
had it easy, and they got the rest on top
What
of
did
that.
they have? Like
After sweeping the
3
Lakers.
seed, 8
Yeah.
seed, 4 seed, 8 seed, some shit like
Hey,
that.
hey,
If
hey,
I'm not
what part is
mistaken.
that? Who they had to go up against? You knock down opponents in front of you. That's
All right,
pretty much what
Josh. You
happened.
know what? I'm gonna remember that shit when they come back up to motherfucking NFL because the last time when I said that shit, you was like, "Oh, the schedule." No, what was it you or was you trying to help?
Well,
Tay
I
out
can't remember the
with
argument. I
Philly
can't remember the
because when we
argument.
was talking about that schedule and that weak ass schedule,
I oh
you was
no,
like,
actually, no,
so.
I actually
Oh, you
said the
talking about the
Eagles had
schedule?
a easy
But then,
schedule, a
That did
but then
semi-easy schedule. The
also,
first half was
but
the
did I?
easy schedule for the Eagles.
Yeah,
that
but did I
I think
so
we
also?
all agreed to that. Even Tay agreed to an extent.
Yeah, and I said,
"No,
and I
no,
also said,
it took about like 11 weeks."
but I also said, but
But then when you
also,
look up the Eagles' schedule, said they tough matchup is probably gonna be. I forgot what was it, the Titans or
They
something.
didn't
I
have it
can't
to the
remember who it was.
playoffs
I can't
until
remember what the
until the
team.
guru and
but did I
and
remember?
TB12 had to
I can look it
retire,
up. I can't
and
remember
then
the
we had
exact
to go
argument.
ahead and peel
Yeah,
up the facts.
but I also said,
That's when it
did I
came
not?
all around.
But did I not also say that if we play the 49ers, that we was gonna beat the shit out of them? Did I not say that on this
Yeah.
show? Did I
Nah.
not say that?
Nah. You definitely said that. You called it, and that's what you did.
and you
Here's the
call
I
thing.
give you that.
Cowboys Eagles split. We all call that.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
and
I can't remember the exact.
yeah, the
It was
schedule.
something about the Eagles'
But
schedule because y'all had like the best record in the NFC. Yeah, I think they were saying that y'all schedule was weak. I said, well, the first half was pretty weak. I said,
No, but
then
you
they
said
played
it's a
tougher
schedule.
teams.
It's not their fault that they got an easy schedule.
Hey, the NFL made the
They just
schedule,
want
bro.
to run it
You
back.
got to
They
play.
just
You
had
got
to
to
run
play
it
the
back.
opponents in front of you, bro.
Hey yo, I like
Not
that
like your
shirt, bro.
complaint should be
Hopefully
towards
you
the
got
NFL.
that.
Roger Goodell. I don't know
Hopefully you got
who's
that.
the scheduling specialist, engineer, whatever title they have.
oh, no, they
I think you need to
terrible.
get
No,
mad
they
at that guy.
terrible. Yeah, they
You need to
terrible.
get
I'm
mad at that
sorry.
You got the
guy.
chucks
Or
on
her.
with the shirt.
Whatever.
You gotta have the chucks on, yeah.
Oh,
No, I
That's
got the
common good
ones
song.
on. I got the
I
ones to
said it
match
wrong.
it.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but
No, I got the ones on to match it. That's all.
okay, all right.
Okay, man. All right, man.
Nah,
All
I ain't
right,
even gonna lie
man.
to you. That's on fly shit, bro.
I see
Appreciate
you,
it.
Playboy. I see you, Playboy.
Yeah.
We going to the church picnic, trying to get all the aunties. I see you,
You
Playboy.
know it. You know it. It's that
Make
time
sure
of
But
she
nah,
writes
if
you in
we
the
had
will.
it,
Get
hey, I
part of
swear
that
to God,
pension.
the Chuck Taylors that did
Three slices of cake.
the little mashup with the Como de Sans and shit, and they got the little hot prints on the shoes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Crack. That's why I was like, hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I know
I
which
got some
ones you're
like
talking
last
about.
month. I got some like last month.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, so I don't know, it's a weird time for Denver and VGK. Both of them, I'm just gonna say this. You better win it in 6 and don't let this get to a game 7. Because if
It
it
won't.
gets to a
It
game
won't in
7,
hockey.
you're
It,
not
it, it,
gonna
won't,
win
it,
it.
it won't make it. It won't make it.
It won't in hockey. I don't
It
know
won't
about
make it.
basketball, but it won't in hockey. I don't
Okay.
have much.
All right, that's all I'm gonna say. It better end in 6. That's all I'm gonna say. It
Yeah, I
better end in
remember
6.
too. Like 4 or 5 of the players from VGK went to the original one. They know what it's like to bullshit lose and just be happy to be there. It's a different team than 2008.
Okay. That's fine. It's a different team, new coach, right?
Yeah, and then I mean,
Okay.
yes,
That's fine.
yes.
That's fine. Like I said, I'm not gonna argue it. All I'm gonna say is you better close it out in 6 and do it in South Florida. Because if you do not,
Tom,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
you, bro.
I want y'all to clip this. I want y'all to
I'm
screen
just
record
thinking,
it.
Capitol Grill, Fleming's, Fogo
Yeah.
de Chao, I'll be something. Well, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
get this food at when you give me this
Yeah.
money.
This is what I'll say, just from the research
Javier
that
is
I've
nice
done.
too.
If Denver does win this, it will be in 6. It has to happen in South Beach. It has to. It can't happen in Denver. They have to close it out on the road. Main reason, Jokic wears number 15. Y'all seen the 6 all over the basketball court all year because of Bill Russell. 15, that's 6 right there. Jokic is also born in the year of the pig. That's the same as like Patrick Mahomes. I think him and Mahomes is like the same age. Patrick Mahomes won his first Super Bowl where? In Miami. Same thing is going to happen to Jokic if he's going to win it. So it's not going to happen in 5 because that means he would be home in Denver. It's literally going to be in 4 or 6.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah, it has to be in 4 or 6.
Nuggets in 5.
I'm about to say it's either gonna be 4 or 6 because
it might be in
make
4.
Make the bet on the show. I ain't even gonna lie to you. What?
Nuggets in 4.
Hold on. And we got an extra 10 to go ahead and match your 10. Unless y'all want to do 15.
I was about to say, if you got the Nuggets in 4, I'll take that bet right now.
No, I'm not betting that. I think 5.
I think
Miami can win 1.
Okay,
I think Miami can win like at least 1.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so look, here we go. Nuggets in 5. I'll bet that with you. How much you want to bet?
MT, I double it. Whatever you betting, I double it.
I think about it.
Okay.
I think about it.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
because we betting on the output of the series. I already got the Nuggets winning.
Man, look, you got your man right there next to you. It's on the screen.
We got enough bets right there. I'll wait. I like 5. I'll wait. We got enough.
It's not gonna happen. It's not. Gonna
you like 5 too? Hold on. First of all,
it's not gonna happen in 5.
Put him on the TGP. Okay. First of all, now TMS wise, you said what? You said in 5, right? MT, what you want to put up?
I'm telling you right now, we could put up 50, we can put up 100. I know they're not gonna win in 5.
Put up the buck. Put up the buck. Just like the Bucks, like somebody said that they was going to go ahead and win it, but the whole time they failed. But anyway.
Okay.
I ain't put that.
If y'all, I'm about to say, if y'all want to put up, okay, I already know it's not going to be Nuggets in 5.
We'll discuss details after stream.
we discuss details because
that's fine. Yeah.
So if they get swept, get swept,
the way in little sneaky late parlays and shit, the shit get voided. You know what?
The bet is voided. The bet is voided. If they get swept, the bet is voided. It's like we just predicting the outcome.
No. Actually, no. I'll do you one better. If they get swept, then I owe you. I give you 5 or less. I give you 5 or less.
5 or less. I think about it.
Okay.
I like this bet.
Speaking of betting, though, we'll get back.
Yeah,
This Crawford fight, we ain't talk about it last week. It's official. It's going to happen. Shout out to my little brother birthday to be on here, July 29th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you already know.
We talk about it, but this week I got it initially.
Earl Spence.
All right, hold on.
I'm going with Spence.
So we done with the NBA. We done with the NBA before we get into
no. Hold on. Hold on.
I mean, what else you got to say? I mean, it's the finals. Like,
the only thing happening in the NBA is what? New coaches. Coaches got fired.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing really happened in the NBA.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
so that's what I
San Antonio got the number 1 pick. I'm trying to think. That's it. That's about it, man.
Yeah.
Number
1 pick. So how do y'all feel though? Let me ask y'all this about some of the coaching changes. So the Milwaukee Bucks, they hired a rookie head coach, which is the same thing that the Green Bay Packers did. So you know what that means? Here comes more years of frustration for Giannis. No more NBA finals, maybe a couple conference finals, maybe another MVP.
I don't know why they got rid of the other coach.
They shouldn't even fire their coach. That was stupid. That was an emotional response.
It was
exactly.
That shit wasn't on him.
It surely wasn't. I believe.
How can you predict your star player Giannis going to go out? You can't really predict that, bro. Like,
exactly.
I would have given him the benefit of the doubt.
If I'm not, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but wasn't this the same coach when Giannis got brung in that he was running with? Because like they gave him pretty much the floor to actually run with, like to build around him.
Jason Kidd was his first coach.
Jason Kidd started.
Yeah, it was Jason.
He like initially to the Bucks team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they got rid of Jason Kidd.
That's when they won the finals, right? After
they
got
won it with Buttonholzer.
They won with Buttonholzer.
Yeah.
But this kid started.
As an organization, it just seems like it's a bad move. And then
it was a terrible move.
It's just like, okay, we're going to pivot to it.
Was horrible.
Yeah. Well, we seen a whole carousel of coaches getting fired that won the finals.
Yeah, the reason firing him was stupid because y'all was like one of the best records in the league consistently under his coaching. Y'all won a championship. You had 1 year, y'all got out one and done. Why would you fire your coach? That makes zero sense. 0 cents.
Zero
0 cents.
at all.
0 cents at all.
No, 2 years being eliminated in the second round, or at least not making it to the second round. 2 years.
Hmm. Most time a championship give you like some extra years. You get like some cushion, like you can mess up a
Yeah.
little bit.
Well,
Not no more.
obviously, the NBA is not the NFL. You don't get that leeway.
I mean, here's the thing, Tay. I hate to say this and to bring football into it, but you can't even say it's not the NFL because what y'all do to Doug Peterson after a couple years? Got rid of him. And look at what Dougie P did in Jacksonville. Playoffs, first year
Oh no,
there.
no! I said that firing of Doug Peterson was stupid. If you had to pick between him and
Yeah, that's
Wentz,
what
you pick the
There's
coach.
that Wentz shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they went with Wentz because they paid him. I got that's the reason. That was the only reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you,
I can
bro.
agree with that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, bro. It's the toxic fan base. That's all it is. It's the toxic fan base.
Oh no, the Eagles is a toxic fan base.
They are, bro.
Yeah.
Toxic fan base.
But that moment, it was between. They had to pick between.
You know how
Baltimore
toxic
or
it is?
Drug
It's
Team.
like, why y'all gel pop more than the actual gels that's outside the stadium? Like,
Because they
that's how
toxic,
you know
man.
it's a toxic fan base.
Yeah. Nah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. They are
Like,
toxic. But yeah, and then who else? The Suns, they went out there, they signed. Hold on, we'll wait for Mr. Jones to get back. Because I want his thoughts on this. But Detroit gave
Well,
Monty
we're not
Williams
going to talk
that
about the
bag, bro.
Suns. Like, when was the last time the Suns was talked about?
when they went to the finals and blew the
When they went to
finals.
the final. Yeah, when they
And how they blew a
Been
game
weak.
to Dallas Mavericks in a game 7 at home. How they
Exactly.
fold like
Blew
musical
lead.
chairs in a game 7 at home. We're not going to talk about that. You know.
Yeah.
How they
can
trade all their
revisit
role
this. I'm
players for
sure.
KD, and now they have no
I'm sure
depth.
Mr. Jones probably hear it in
Yeah.
the background, and he's like, "Oh my God, I can't wait to get back."
And
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
going to
hold up.
Aiden is just a waste of
Who's the
height.
nigga that
He's just
said
a waste of height.
KD supported the Warriors to actually win that shit? KD made that shit look sweet, but also you got to think about who the fuck you had on your team. Now we seen where you went at, and you didn't have those all-star players. Now you didn't support your team. I keep on saying this shit for real. And to be honest, I hate to even say it because I might be going way left field. But KD is not that nigga. He's not him.
Nah, he's not a leader.
He's a star player. If you had him in a perfect situation,
just
he'll
with
win.
rings. That's it.
Yeah. He's not a leader. I'll give you that. KD is not a leader at all.
He's a great player. If put in a great situation, he'll win rings.
I think
That's
Mr.
pretty
Jones
much.
said it best. You know what he is? He's a hired hitman. When you can't get over the hump and you got all the pieces and you could just add him to it, and you could just add him to it, he will come in to make sure that the job gets done. That's all.
Because you can add KD to any team that's like on the border of winning the championship, you'll win.
Exactly.
So pretty much he's just a taller version of Kawhi Leonard. Okay, I got you. That's pretty much what he is.
Basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Kawhi Leonard is slightly.
I'm not
gonna say that about Kawhi Leonard.
Hitman,
but I'll say this though, KD is more. I think not KD. Kawhi got a little bit more leadership quality. Even though he's quiet, Kawhi still got a little bit more leadership qualities with him.
But his dominance is when he knows he's going to win. Like, I don't really see Kawhi being. Whew, that's tough. I ain't even lie. We might have to revisit that.
Kawhi might be a better leader because Kawhi was a good leader.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. So his Spurs run.
But you got now the Spurs. You got to give it benefit because he played with Tony Parker, Manu, Tim Duncan. He wasn't the main guy in San Antonio. Let's bring that up. Don't give him that credit. Don't give him that credit.
All right,
They was deep in it. They was deep. They had good depth. Come on, San Antonio already was there.
We want to know how you feel about y'all hiring Frank Vogel.
I mean, it'd be good as far as like defensive wise, but what Frank Vogel ever did. But
Frank Vogel, don't disrespect Frank Vogel. Vogel is a good coach, man.
Yeah, he is. He's not that bad.
He never been to a finals.
You said what?
He never been to a finals, huh?
Yes, he did. He
won one with LeBron.
He won with LeBron in the bubble.
Oh yeah. I forgot about the bubble.
But he still was a good coach. Every coach can't win a championship, bro.
No, he was pretty decent. He was.
He made it to
I mean, Monty Williams had to go though. That's
I was about. I can understand why Monty Williams.
No, hell no. DeAndre Ayton need to fucking go because that's the reason why Monty
I agree too.
I
think
they
like mentally he's fragile. Mentally
we here,
fragile.
and we mentioned the
Physically,
bubble.
like
Now
physically, yes, he plays bad and everything. But I think if he had a stronger mentality, he'll be a better player because you see it in flashes.
He cannot deal with
So
the
if he had
like I said,
potential,
all
you
right.
show
So
it in
look, when we
flashes.
talk about these teams that was in the bubble, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Suns was like the top team to say, "Oh, they got knocked out because there was just one game away."
In the bubble,
No.
In the
Bring
bubble,
context
Was it
to
one
it.
game? It was
The
one game.
Suns.
They won all their games.
No,
But
you
it
gotta
was
bring
just because
context.
of
You
their
gotta bring
record.
context. Pre-COVID shutdown,
they
the
were a
Suns
bad
wasn't
team.
that great.
They were a
They
very
was a
bad
bad
team.
team.
Even still,
They were
Bring
a
context.
very
Yeah,
bad
nah,
team.
bro.
Hear me out. Let me finish. I got you. We're gonna run it back. All these teams that was in that bubble, right?
Which all four was in the conference finals this year. All 4 bubble teams.
Okay.
Continue.
So now with that being said, we seen who the fuck actually flopped under pressure. Like, was it real or was it wasn't? That's my answer. Like, or my question. Like, was it real or was it really a fluke? Because we seen all these 4 teams.
I'm gonna say no, it wasn't a fluke. Because if you bring context to the situation, COVID shut down everything, and they still had to play under certain circumstances, and they still performed. I want to say that's why I get mad when people put the asterisk next to the bubble championship. I said no.
Through the bubble, through Disney.
You talking about that dude? You about to...
But honestly, my philosophy is nothing deserves an asterisk. It happened.
No, it happened. You can't raise it up. That's why when y'all put the asterisk, I say that's disrespectful.
And it can't be, and like I said, it can't be a fluke when literally 3 years after the same 4 teams made it to the conference finals. All 4.
You make it like seem like a team rank 11 made it to the championship and won. That's the way y'all talk when y'all put the asterisk. I was like, no. I'm like,
well.
The whole time niggas don't even get Bron his ring because it was the bubble.
But you also got to think.
Now that's a stupid sports argument. But
yeah, but think about it like this though. Who was the number 1 team? Who was the number 1 Western Conference team that year when they went in the bubble?
Was it the Nuggets or the Lakers?
That's what I was. I think I was going towards that. It was the Nuggets.
It was the Nuggets.
Yeah, it was the Nuggets. And
it was the Nuggets
too. Yeah, and here's another thing too that I will add. If you look across major sports, with the exception of I think hockey. Yeah, hockey is the only one that didn't do it. Everybody from that bubble year, everybody from the bubble year in all the major sports end up making it back to the championship. The Chiefs,
the Knights and Stars played in the bubble.
You said what?
The Knights and the Stars played in the bubble.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, but the Knights, but the Knights, y'all played in what, the Western Conference Final?
Yeah, we lost 4-1. We got
so that's what. So this was
ridiculous. In the bubble.
Damn,
so that's what it was. Yeah, so y'all came back.
The same ass we just whooped the Dallas Stars. We got that shit back.
Yeah.
30 motherfuckers. They wait till the captain to come back just to beat their ass. I love it.
Yeah, and then who was it? It was the Lightning, and who was it in the Eastern Conference Finals? It was the Lightning, and who else?
Was it Montreal? No, it wasn't.
I think it was Pittsburgh that year.
It was Pittsburgh. Okay, yeah. Well, guess what? They said the East, we ain't really worried about that team coming back. But yeah, they Western Conference, they got the teams back.
Yeah.
And then and the NBA, like I said, you can't argue. All 4 teams that was in the conference finals from the bubble all made it back. So you know what I'm saying? It's not a fluke what they did. And if you really want to bring context, I know I gave a lot of flack to it in the beginning, but this is what I will say. It's actually a little bit tough in the bubble because at least when you're at home and your home crowd is getting into the game, that gets you energized. And you know what I'm saying? And it helps you. You was on neutral sites for 7 games out of a series, bro. Neutral site. And it was basically you had to get the 4 first. So it was truly the best.
And it was worse than the Olympics. At least you could go outside and do stuff. You had to stay in the hotel and all of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, them dudes couldn't do nothing. You had to get escorted everywhere. They was talking about that.
Your family couldn't come in?
Nope, your family couldn't come in. You couldn't have no chicks in there. The dude that snuck a chick in there ended up getting suspended and cut.
Man, that dude was like a bench player, man. That dude was like...
He was. But still.
Man, that dude wasn't no star.
Still can't do that shit.
Yeah.
You only could get at the sports reporters.
Man, how they snuck her in, man? What she snuck in through the DoorDash delivery? Just like a DoorDash deliverer?
No, she was one of the testers. No, she was one of the testers.
Man.
So she used to go to the doors, knock on the door, do the little swabs, and walk and go to the next ring.
My man smart. My man was thinking my man was playing chess, not checkers, man.
Pretty much, it does. It does sound like a porn skit.
It's
That would
like
be
a
great on
porno video.
Bankroll.
Can't take a COVID test.
Exactly. Mofos.com, okay?
Mofos.com. There you go, again.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But that's what that was. But so you gotta give those teams their credit. And the fact that the Heat made it back. Like what were they in the bubble that year? They were like a 3 seed or a 4 seed? No. They was a 5 seed.
They was a 5 seed that year.
Yeah, they was a 5 seed that year, and they are 8 seed this year. So yeah, like you got to give Miami their credit, bro. They know what to do.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, I'm
not
going to
finish the job though.
Yeah, got to finish it. And like Jimmy said, you're going to keep getting the same test until you pass it. So he passed the test against the Celtics. Let's see if he's going to pass the test against the Nuggets.
Man, I swear, like the damn when that investigation with that ref shit happened, I swear the Celtics start playing better.
Well, that was the thing. It wasn't even the Celtics was playing better. They had to cover it up because that dude used to actually cover for the Celtics. He would throw calls in favor of the Celtics. Remember LeBron when he went up for that layup and they fouled him, but he didn't call a foul and they ended up going into overtime? That's when Patrick Beverly got thrown out the game because he brought the camera to him and was showing him.
Eric Lewis. Yeah, I was gonna hold him
Eric
for
Lewis.
Yeah, I was gonna hold him for L too, but you know.
Yeah. All right, so that's that. All right, so Suns, they got their defense together. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to be exactly who they are. We ain't got to worry about them winning another ring for 20-something years. So don't even worry about it. Our kids will be grown, had their own families and all that by the time the Milwaukee Bucks win again. You ain't got to worry about that.
Disrespectful.
It's the truth.
Nurse. Yeah, Nick Nurse.
Nick Nurse to Philly. Now that's good because he knows Embiid inside out.
Yeah. Anybody else? Who else?
I'm trying to think.
Vogel.
Nope.
All right.
Nah, but salute to the Pistons though for giving Monty that bag, bro. Like, that was
Monty Williams. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Monty Williams.
Yeah, Monty. I think they said Monty the highest paying coach now in the league.
Ooh,
he getting paid more than Pop.
Hey, talk about that shit. Actually, that shit is actually buzzing the whole time. I think, with that being said, like, do you think that shit is actually deserved?
Yeah. You got to understand. Here's the thing. There's only very few coaches in league history, period, in any major sport where you can survive somewhere for 10 to 15 years, 10 plus years and be successful. Eventually, you're going to lose your way somehow. The players are going to stop responding to you, things like that. That's why a lot of the teams, what they start doing is once the veterans and all that get older and being defiant, they trade them away, get draft picks, and bring in new people. So Monty just started losing his way in the Suns locker room. There's nothing against him because, again, he got them to the NBA Finals. I think he's a good coach. So
he got to work on adjustments.
That's all. That's the main thing you got to work on is adjustments.
That's a very important.
Hold on. So how many championships did he win?
He
None.
don't have none.
Would you say he's an Andy Reid, like when he was with the Eagles?
No.
Nah.
Because Andy Reid at least got close to the big dance. He losing second round. Yeah.
Okay.
No. Well, hold on. No, because Monty Williams got to the big dance. He blew it the same way the Philadelphia Eagles did.
But in historic fashion.
He's not in comparison, though.
I mean, because you got to think about it. Let's think about the Eagles run. 4 for 26 happened. That was.
I could talk about like the.
They did. What else? The game to the Bucks. That one was crazy.
Yeah.
So I could talk about the epitome of the coach that actually gets teams and could be a formidable coach, but he just isn't.
How many coaches?
And that's the guy that's still with the Sixers right now. I think before they fire him, we don't know. But
what are you talking about? Doc Rivers?
He gone.
Doc Rivers done out, bro.
Yeah, Doc Rivers
got his ass. Doc Rivers, he got his ass. Man, come on, man. Doc Rivers.
Yeah, bro.
That's the only reason I said they was going to lose. I said you got James Harden and Doc Rivers. Yeah, that's going. They not going to
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. All Marvin Lewis.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They're like one and the two. They're like yin and yang. It was like nigga on the floor and then also the person coaching. But go ahead. Let me see. My bad.
I was just gonna say bro. Doc Rivers. I'm gonna tell you right now. All Doc Rivers is, he's Marvin Lewis with a ring. That's all.
Yeah, that's literally what he is. Yeah.
Yep.
He don't
ruffle. You talking about how you lucked up and got that Celtics? Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, of course.
That was lucky.
Of course.
That was lucky.
Nah, it was a perfect situation. Like before, he was on the hot seat. He was about to get fired in Boston. A lot of people don't talk about that.
Exactly.
Just like any other coach job that he had, but it's okay. That's why I'm glad I brought it up.
Yeah.
Talking about how he blown the Clippers, Orlando.
He had,
Speak about the Clippers.
Nah, you gotta give him credit in Orlando. There was some shit before he went there. He
Nigga,
turned Orlando around.
He had a team that actually stopped making names.
He turned Orlando around though. Orlando was some shit before he got there.
Oh, you talking about when they blew the when he was up 3-1 against Detroit, right? True. Right?
Yeah,
right?
that's what he started.
No. You talking about
2-3-1
lead long? Okay.
You gotta give him his credit though. What would they be without him?
You want to get participation trophies and shit.
Hey, participation trophies.
Okay. Hey, everybody.
No. So how many? And Orlando Magic. Hold on. How many playoff games did he win as the coach in Orlando Magic?
Like he won a series.
Damn.
He ain't won none.
A series.
Damn.
He won a series. He only won like one series.
He won a series.
It was one and done. It was one and done.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
It was one and done, bro.
I'm just gonna be honest, bro.
And let's talk about the Clippers. Let's talk about the Clippers.
The Clippers is no excuse, but the
Clippers should have won it.
Clippers was up 3-1.
Clippers at the bare minimum should have made it to one finals at the bare minimum.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they should have made it to at least one final.
And wasn't the Clippers up 3-1 in the bubble?
But their style though, their style was just like Dallas in the early 2000s and Phoenix later on. That style though.
I would say the biggest mistake he made probably with Clippers. He should have got more shooters.
And found a replacement for Chris Paul.
So when you they didn't have no shooters, bro. They didn't have no shooters, and they didn't play defense. The Clippers didn't play defense. All they did was do the lob city.
Yeah,
that's all they did.
I was about to bring that up. It was a lob city.
Teams don't win that shit.
Yeah.
Never.
That's true.
That pick and roll can get you so far, bro.
Pretty much.
They was a one trick pony. The Clippers was a one trick pony, bro.
The GM actually that fumbled that bag, and he already knew his direction and where the fuck he wanted to go with that.
Yeah. Bro. It's very tough for a young team to win. I think the only young team that won it, I guess you can call them young, was Golden State. That was it.
Yeah. That's it.
Back to my memory.
Steve Kerr don't get
yeah, you're right. Golden State is probably very rarely a young team wins. That's very rare.
Yeah, that's why honestly, everybody, you know what I'm saying, everybody keep talking about everybody keep talking about
Warriors?
this and the Warriors was young when they won it, bro. They was under 20. I think Steph was like 25.
Yeah, he was under 30, bro. Yeah, he was under 30.
He was under 30. I don't think he was 25. I think he was low.
You talking the one they won with Iggy MVP?
Well, the Steph Curry is
they first championship they won. They first championship they won.
We weren't in a comparison, so like I can give you that.
I got to look it up.
The only other team that allows their young stars to win, well, it's two teams actually in NBA history where the young stars won, but they were surrounded by veterans. That's the Lakers and the Celtics, because like I think Bill Russell won his at like 24. Havlicek got his at like 21. But the Celtics at that time had a monopoly.
I mean,
Bill Russell had a squad though, bro.
God, he had 8 Hall of Famers on one team. Can we go to the Ills?
He had like 8 Hall of Famers on it.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He had Sam Jones coming off the bench.
Yeah, it was a young guy.
And Casey Jones coming off the bench.
That's what I'm saying. It was a young dude surrounded by veterans. Just like
this nigga had 3 bench players make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Listen,
bro, they were so talented. They star players, they bench players were stars, bro. That's how deep that team was, bro.
That's why I said they had a monopoly on it. So did the Lakers.
It was pretty much back in the day. It was the Lakers or the Celtics, bro, winning, bro. It really was no.
It was usually Celtics. Lakers won once.
They
won once, but the Lakers had a nice squad. They just couldn't beat the Celtics.
With Jerry West, they won once. They went to 9.
But you gotta understand, Jerry West went against the Soldiers. That team was
he had Elgin too.
That's why I tell
Elgin
people
was probably better than Jerry. Actually, be honest with you.
Yeah, but it was just
Elgin was probably better than Jerry.
I want to say an unpopular opinion. That's not a hot take, bro.
It's not a hot take.
That's not a hot take at all. That's not a hot take at all.
60 out there. What the fuck?
Elgin actually.
But listen, bro. It was Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, and then Plumbers. Bro, it was late. Listen, bro. It was Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, and then Plumbers and Mailmen. That's all it was.
No, Gil Goodrich.
Oh yeah, well you had him.
Come on, bro.
Name somebody else.
Exactly. They got Wilt to get them over the hump. That's
why Wilt got them over the hump.
Because Wilt needed it too. Wilt was getting his ass whooped in Philly.
Yeah, Wilt didn't have no squad though. Wilt was the team. He was the Sixers.
He was. Wilt had to bring the ball down. Wilt had to set the offense.
He played all 5 positions, even the bench play. He even played the water boy to get them to win.
I need some juice.
I don't even think they drunk water back in those days, man. They was drinking gin. I mean, they was drinking cognac on the sideline.
Which I believe.
With a cigarette hanging out their mouth, bro.
I don't even think it was gin. It was Steelport.
Come on, bro. During timeout, they be taking smoke breaks. Are you serious back in the day, bro?
I'm about to say, gin and Henny on the.
All right, first quarter over. All right, nigga, let's go to the locker room.
Coach like, why you call it timeout? I need to smoke break.
Let's go sniff this line at halftime.
You hear me? Nah, it might have been the coke. Fuck the weed.
Nah, they did like the booger sugar back in the day.
Oh, the crack was popping in the NBA too.
Nobody talking about that.
White pony. Nigga, shit.
That's why they needed Magic and Bird, bro. They had
Magic and Bird saved the league, bro. Magic and Bird saved the league.
That's why they give athletes like so much of a hard time now when they perform. Like, who the fuck was it? Who was the recent person?
What's name was smoking crack?
Was it Jimmy? Was it Jimmy? That got like piss test? Like, it was
another year that
they went over.
The Knicks won
their record or something.
Yeah.
And they got pissed for that game. They got pissed for the game before, and they got pissed for the game after because they just went off. They was like, "Young, there's no way that you're going off. We're going to pitch you every fucking week."
I forgot some championship team they did a drug test. I think the whole squad had coke in their system. Back in the day.
I think it was
the Lakers. I think it was the Knicks. Wasn't it the Knicks when they won? The whole squad had coke in their system.
It was in college too. Remember,
everybody was doing it back in the day.
Guy was on crack during the game when they beat Georgetown. It's crazy.
If I'm not mistaken, it was actually both. It was both the Knicks and the Lakers. They was both going to Studio 54.
Yeah.
Was it the Showtime Lakers?
It was the 70s, the 80s. They was wild.
You the Showtime Lakers? A couple of players.
No.
Couple of players.
Bro, it wouldn't shock me. It
was a couple of players.
Nah, it was a couple of them because they talked about it on that HBO series. That one with John C. Reilly. They had to let the dude go. Because he was
let these old heads tell you about drugs. They was the drug era. Don't let them get away with that. Don't let them get away with that.
Look, this
it was in every sport though. You think about it,
bro. Everybody, bro. It was like
LT, Daryl Strawberry, like every sport.
Yeah, man. Don't coke was like
look, this is what I would say. I would defend the OGs and the old heads. They actually use drugs for their advantage. Now people use drugs just shit. Let me. What's the dude from the Wild? She.
Clint Davis.
No, but think about it though. I revisit that. You know what I'm saying?
So what? Coke made him have a better jump shot, a better mid range. Come on, son.
I would say they use it better now.
It gave them a better, more of a numb feeling.
Man, it made you see the court better because you worked on your court vision for starting the line for the game.
I guess it's better than painkillers, huh?
Pretty much. That's what I was going.
It's better painkillers.
But they prayed to the cocaine god for them to have a good game.
That's what it was. They put it all on the line. Seriously.
Literally, pun intended.
Got that good old Bolivian in their system, Colombian in their system.
Back then they had that Coke back in there. They didn't mix it with that, the fentanyl and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and it's Indiana Coke, so you already know that shit came straight from Colombia.
It's a Indiana Coke.
Come on, man. That's the old school way of coaching, man. That's the old school way of coaching. You want to drink Gatorade and water, man? You
locker
drink this
room,
yak
locker
and get in
room
that
probably
game.
smell like the racetrack in that motherfucker. Cigars.
Only thing I hate about the old school basketball, man.
That's the only thing that niggas is betting on.
Hey, bro, those 70 slam dunk contests was trash, bro.
Hey, them niggas trash like hell, bro.
They was trash, bro.
So the
Like,
ABA one or the ABA one?
Bro, them niggas doing regular dunks, bro.
Run up to the rim and shit and just jump high.
Jordan and Dominique don't get enough credit for that.
Like, nigga, you didn't do anything special. You
know
what?
Only real dunk he had was Dr. J back then.
NBA dunk contest was
really
around the clock. That was like the most impressive thing back in the day. Around the clock.
The windmill.
Yeah.
Oh, the windmill. Dominique changed the game with that shit, with the power and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'll say Vince had his moment too. Like
I'd say Vince had probably the single greatest performance ever.
Yeah,
that's probably the best performance. Probably
ever.
That him and Jordan and Wilt.
Because people forget about the other dunks.
I give a third one. Don't. I give a third one. Remember Josh Gordon?
Yeah,
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
Aaron Gordon.
What
still ain't fucking
it's not better than the Vince order.
What about that show was like that?
What about Spud Webb?
I say it's top 5.
Oh no, they're back and forth. It's definitely probably number 1 or 2.
Yeah, Zach LaVine. Yeah, the Zach LaVine.
As far as back and forth, but overall, just one man taking over is Vince.
It's Vince. It's not even. It's not
like, do you remember any other dunk? Because it was some good ones by other people.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah,
it's Vince, bro. It's Vince, bro.
Amazing. Nobody ever talks about that. When he threw it off the back and threw it between the legs.
Hold on, wasn't Fred Jones in that dunk contest?
Nah, he won it in 03 or 04.
That was later, right? Fred Jones.
Yeah, he won it like 04, I believe.
No, it was.
I remember no other dunk.
You see how? Yeah, exactly. I don't even.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Vince changed the game.
Now, back and forth, I would say Aaron Gordon and Zach
literally watching and seeing.
Oh man, you don't like Dominique and MJ going back and forth?
That's number 1. The reason why I give
that's like the best back and forth
part. No, the reason I give Gordon LaVine number 2 because the judging was
I mean, I can watch it on YouTube.
That Dominique Gordon was kind of straight up.
That Dominique and MJ was. You know, I heard an argument. Somebody said
that's why I don't fuck with LeBron because it's like, damn, nigga.
Hey, have you ever heard this argument? I actually heard somebody say this argument that MJ shouldn't have won that joint.
Yeah, I heard that argument. Yeah.
At what point in my life I had that argument?
I rewatched it. MJ should have won.
It was MJ.
MJ should have won.
I'll tell you why. That free throw dunk, he stepped on the line, and Dr. J did it at 76 behind the line.
Come on. No. The reason I say Dominique was doing the same dunks.
Yeah, he did the windmill like 4 times.
Yeah, that's why I say MJ. I made this argument. I watched it. Yeah. MJ should have won because he was doing more variety of dunks. That's the only reason.
But the one he should have won was his first one, and they ain't give it to him. It's I guess because they never seen it.
Then on top of that, it was in Chicago. They was gonna get at the MJ, bro. And it was in Chicago. They was gonna get it.
Exactly.
Bro. They was gonna get it.
It felt like he got cheated on his first one. Like,
people sleep on Jason Richardson versus Desmond Mason. That's up there too.
Yeah, that's up there too. That's very
that's
underrated.
what it was. Yeah,
that's a very underrated slam dunk contest. We forgot about.
Yeah,
Jason Richardson and
y'all making me dig in my history book. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was definitely a good one. Now the dunk contest now just be trash, bro.
Nah, that joint trash, bro. When your man pulled out Timbs and stuff, that shit's trash. They should do it.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, this recent one wasn't the worst, though.
This recent one was trash, bro.
When you had a D-League player actually lead the fucking.
Nah, the year before was trash. The year before this one was like.
Oh my god! Like, come on now. Like, you know what? They had a whole TV series when they had like competitors just like doing slam dunks and shit, and they won a prize. They should just.
I know you're talking about ESPN. He used to come on late at night. Yeah. Like they had Albie Shortside. He had like a 60 inch vertical. It's kind of crazy.
Wild as fuck. Yeah. But whole time,
Albie Shortside had bounce. I remember that. I know you're talking about.
You said did he something? I don't remember.
Nah, Albie Shore. He was on that joint. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Did he something?
Yeah.
Nah, you stupid. No. I'd rather pick Snoop, son.
I'll be sure don't keep his kids. But anyway.
Ooh, bang, bang. We're going to get in the L's now. Good transition.
That's a good transition.
Perfect.
Before we get to that, we gotta talk about the Spence and Crawford fight, bro. Before we get to the
Ooh, let's talk about it.
Yeah. We can get back into
Spencer
that.
Crawford lined up. What's the date? What's the date on it?
July
29th, Little Bros B-Day.
All right, we might have to make a Vegas trip.
at T-Mobile.
Yeah, we have to spend $10,000 for one night if you really want.
Hey, no, bro. We're going to just visit. I can't afford those type of tickets. I'm not big money. MP put on the black card. MP.
I'm watching that in the home theater, baby.
MP put that on the.
I'm gonna be out there when we watching the fight, and it's gonna be niggas there. Okay.
I said you gonna buy the Crawford tickets, man, on your black card.
Oh, MT got it.
Ball out. You got it. Ball out. Ball out, man. You got it.
Nah, I am gonna check the price.
Come back on screen, niggas. I know you cheesing like shit over behind there, nigga.
I know he about to flex the black card out there. I know, man. That unlimited. You know, it got no limit to it. He can charge whatever on there. He can buy
American
a house on that joint.
They just released the tickets like this week. I'm gonna go on a site here and see how much they offer. Like even
they gonna hit his, bro. They gonna hit his, bro.
I'm gonna go on game
tax the hell out of you, bro.
Actually, I'm going game.
Hey man, look for all
$10,000 for nosebleed seats.
Well, actually, you get some, right now you get some upper row for $800 a ticket.
Look, Klarna go a long way.
Those leave for $800.
So 800, what they gonna look like ants? Like you looking at ants?
Nah, you want some ringside right now?
All the time, I'm gonna pay on that shit for about like 6 weeks, but it's okay.
Oh, what you gonna do? Want no buy now, pay later joint?
Nah, get the Klarna. You know what I'm saying? Get the Klarna jump. You know what I'm saying?
My man about to do the Renaissance.
If you want something ringside though, that's gonna cost
I'm gonna pay in advance
$213
in the top row.
I'm joking,
but I'm still gonna be in the front row. I pay on the back end. Make sure you put it on the credit card that you don't use.
This might be the biggest fight. Yeah, it's the biggest fight this decade by far. I wouldn't say this.
So they're both in their prime.
Nah, it's the biggest. Yeah, it's the biggest fight since Floyd and Pacquiao.
Floyd Pacquiao was old, so this might be.
I want to say it's the most.
That fight was a good fight if it would have been years ago.
If it was 2009 or 10, that'd be the biggest fight of century.
Yeah, that would have been the biggest
anticipated fight from Pacquiao and Floyd. I would probably say.
Yeah, since those two, probably. Yeah. I can't think of a fight.
Yeah.
There's no fight that you was like, oh my God, I can't wait for these two niggas to fight.
Triple G and Canelo was up there.
Yeah, Triple G and Canelo was
up there.
It was up there.
It still was Jamid though.
Yeah. It was
they were good fights. What are you talking about?
It was a good fight, but comparison to what the fuck we talking about is. I mean, it's like I really
that Floyd and Pacquiao was overhyped.
Here's the thing. Spence is like 30. Crawford thirsty ass is about 37 years old. So we're not gonna get the same Crawford.
But you gotta think about what Spence went through too.
Crawford not that though. Crawford ain't no 37.
What you saying? We gonna get a Bernard Hopkins?
37.
He gonna come out here by Bernard.
I'm gonna say Crawford ain't that old, bro. Crawford 37. I was about to look that up. I said I don't think Crawford that. Crawford probably 34, 33. Something like that.
I know, man. Damn near our age shit. Nigga might be 30, 31, 32 type shit.
But I bet you ain't gonna be no favorite though. It's gonna be even.
He the old nigga.
Oh, that's fine. I love to make some money then because what's the odds say right now in FanDuel? What they got it as?
Right now, DraftKings got that joint. Make sure because I know for sure they had that joint up the last time.
Don't count Crawford out, bro.
Brian Crawford, he's not gonna win. That's all I'm gonna tell you. He's not gonna win.
He trash.
So they got it. So they got it one plus.
I already know Crawford not about to win. I ain't gonna lie to you. You about to get his ass whooped. He's outdated. I would say he's outdated for this fight. This fight should have happened like 4 or 5 years ago.
I know, but hold on, y'all. Tell you, what's the odds?
So plus 110 for Spence Jr. and minus 140 for Crawford. So right now Crawford is the favorite.
Crawford is the favorite. Oh, they trying to trap people. I take that.
Oh yeah, that's a bet trap. I can see that in my head. That's a bet trap, bro. They trying to lure suckers in.
Think though, the masses pick Crawford though.
Yeah, because they stupid. That's why.
I like that.
Vegas rubbing their hands like Birdman right now.
I wouldn't count
look,
Crawford. He's a skillful
in my
boxer,
mind,
power in both
had the
hands.
whole meme mug.
I don't know, bro.
Like this. I said,
8 rounds to 4. 8 rounds
Like
to
shit.
4, Errol Spence Jr. 8 rounds to 4, Errol Spence Jr. Plain and simple. I don't even need to think twice about it.
So we're not about to go in and play like your man Earl Spence Jr. got the whole car crash. The whole time had to postpone his fight. Retrained his body. Came back in the ring. Made that shit look so sweet. And then came out, nigga. Basically almost untouched.
Something else happened after the car crash, too.
Yep.
With that being said,
his eye.
Damn,
that goes to my point.
Remember his eye.
I don't see it.
My man need to just go ahead and get a driver and ride Uber, bro.
That's why I'm like, I mean, he may be young on paper, but his body don't feel that young. He would do
but let's not forget he had a mandatory rematch with Keith Thurman. He went past that shit too. To get caught.
Oh, no, they both had their rematch calls in this too, so you might see it twice, depending on how it goes.
That's what I just say.
They might be setting up for a trilogy.
I mean, after he whoop Crawford, it'll probably come up. It'll be his next fight.
Setting up for a trilogy for what? Spence said he's going to have to move up. He said he can't keep putting his body through that. So if Les Crawford move up, Spence can't keep going back down and wait like that. He too big.
Yeah, but I'm about to say, who the hell is he going to fight in that division? Pretty much everybody from that division moving up.
Oh, no, man. I'm not going to sleep on Crawford. Man,
Listen.
I'm more of a Spence fan.
Get me a pillow. Get me a sleep number bed because I'm going right to sleep on his ass. Okay?
Okay, so tell me why you believe Spence is the superior fighter.
Because he hits harder. That's
no, he doesn't. I can't say that.
No,
I can't say that.
No,
Sean Porter is a key example.
He hits harder, number one.
He finished Sean Porter. Spence ain't finished Sean Porter.
Number two, when you talk about the sweet science and everything like that, Spence has it more than
Crawford. Hey, we talk about greats that always got W's the whole time. They ain't finished niggas that ever didn't
other than Sean Porter.
So I don't want to hear that bullshit the whole time. Longevity, right?
I mean, you guys
think about it. Longevity, right? You saying that he didn't go ahead and put down the person that somebody else put down, right? Same way that people used to look at Mayweather. Oh, he should have knocked this nigga out. But the whole time he danced in the ring.
Well, Mayweather was fighting with one hand for like 7 years. People don't never say that shit.
You said who?
Mayweather had power, but when he fucked his hand hand never was the same. He fought with a broken hand for like 7 years.
That is true.
Yeah, he did.
And you gotta get treatments every day.
Yeah, but what's his
much.
Yeah,
but here's my question.
Get out of here.
It's okay. It's all right.
It was like 3 of those fights he won.
When it comes to Mayweather, y'all be bunching.
When he fought Robert Rodriguez, broke his hand like 4th round. Still finished that. Won it convincingly.
Yep. But here's my question.
Hurt his hand in Madonna fight, the second one. Well, I thought he should have lost the first fight. He fought him again and whooped his ass. Just to prove a point. One thing you can never deny Floyd Mayweather is his resume. You can never deny his resume.
You can't. But his performance, we all seen it.
I will say this though, he did when they was trying to make a Spence.
Let's be realistic. Okay, let's be realistic. He's like the top 5 hated athletes in the world.
They trying to get Spence and Mayweather.
Who said that? That's beyond me.
No, I thought Mayweather.
I don't even want to see that shit.
If the money right, Mayweather do it if the money right.
He'll clean that nigga up. But anyway,
he's never gonna fight another professional because he's fighting these YouTube niggas for more money.
Exactly. Who the fuck is Then he just fight he got a fight coming up with like somebody. Who the fuck is it?
You talking about that expedition?
He whooped niggas in Japan for $100 million. That weighs like 110.
Nah, he got another fight with somebody else.
He wouldn't do that, man. That's easy money for him, bro.
Exactly. He would never fight no professional.
Nah, the money gotta be right. I'm pretty sure they offer him a right amount. He'll get back in the ring. It gotta be a nice amount of money for him to consider.
Nah, he ain't getting back in
the ring. He has a fight coming up. I know that. He has a fight coming up or just passed.
But Dr. Spencer Crawford, though. I can't agree that Spence. I can't agree that Spence hits harder than Crawford. I can't agree with that. Crawford
I don't agree with that either. But the whole time, I know
Spence is a better body puncher. Spence is a phenomenal body puncher. I will give you that.
Because he break you down. All right, if I fuck your ribs up, nigga, how much power you gonna throw into your other arm? So
Spence
now I know
like the best body puncher in the world.
But my question is this: in the last 5 years, besides Sean Porter, what notable wins does Terrence Crawford have? Please educate me.
But they fought each other. They both fought them. It was different results.
I'm asking you.
That's a valid fucking question.
That's a valid question. That is a valid question.
That is a valid question. I can't think it off the top of my head, so I'm gonna go to box rec. Let me go to box rec.
Dodging that question like Neo from the Matrix right now. I'm not switching.
No, I'm not dodging it. I'm going to box rec.
I'm joking with you, man.
I spoke too much with you.
Here's the thing. I went to.
Okay, Kell Brook was out of his prime, but Kell Brook is a notable win.
Exactly.
Amir Khan was too old. Jose,
he was too old. Exactly, trash.
Keep going.
I mean, Benavidez Jr. Benavidez Jr. That was a good fight at the time because he was 27-0. So that'll be probably the last, I would say, big fight other than what Kell Brook and Sean Porter.
Hold on. Which Benavidez? Because it wasn't David.
Benavidez Jr. He was 27-0.
Which Benavidez?
Jose Benavidez Jr. He's 27-2.
Oh, the bum brother. Okay, cool. The bum one. Gotcha. Okay.
27-2 makes you a bum?
He's a bum.
Yeah, he just lost to Danny Garcia. I give you that.
Exactly. Was that like change my mind in a moment? In 2 seconds? Yeah.
His past three.
Yeah. Thank you. And here's the thing. Use box right. Go back to Spence last 3 fights after the injuries and all that. Go back to Spence last.
No, Spence had a bigger draw. Spence for a bigger fight.
Thank you. So
with the fighter they both fought, what happened?
What you mean? He didn't knock out Sean Porter. I was at that fight. He knocked him down. He didn't knock him out. And then his daddy.
Well, TKO. Okay. Either way, they threw in the towel. The fight was over. He finished him. He finished him.
He didn't finish him. His dad threw in the towel too soon. And Sean Porter
that uppercut the Tiff he couldn't handle.
Get the Mr. Jones. I watched that fight. It was a draw.
Let's look at Spence past 3. So Danny Garcia is a big fight for Spence.
Hell no.
Yeah.
That's what his last 3, nigga.
All right, so look, don't
Ugas is 27-4.
You sound like how May was in his, I want to say prime. Maybe it was.
I'll give you this though. The Mikey Garcia fight was a big fight for him back in 2019. Because remember he went up and everything. And Mikey Garcia
challenge this guy though.
Huh?
Who do you have the challenge this guy?
Else?
I'm just saying though.
Like his resume though. I'm going.
When you're a winner. When you're a winner and you mopping these average ass niggas out,
yeah, but
it's like how
he beat Lamar Peterson old ass. He did.
Like nobody really stepped up except for this fight that we're talking about now.
Yeah, but you gotta think about promotions. Promotions they don't always give you the best fighters to fight all the time.
You're right. So with that being said, Crawford actually switched teams and said, "Hey, these niggas not giving me this fight. I want to get this fight. Jump teams." Just so we can get this fight. And it's still
past 5 years, they resume about even, bro.
He didn't change no teams. He was with Al Heyman.
He still Al Heyman.
But let's go back over this resume.
No.
They
so basically,
the past 5 years.
And y'all can help me out on this because y'all a little bit more of a boxing fanatics. But with that being said, when Crawford was there, he was trying to get that Lloyd and fight with Spence. Like the whole thing was that was still on the same promotion deal. So when he left, I think was it PBC or
no? He was always under Al Heyman.
No. Al Heyman is a single person, and that's a coach. But I'm talking about actual.
He's not a coach.
Okay, so when they was in the same division, they wouldn't do it, and so he said, "Hey, I'm gonna leave here, and then I'm gonna go here, and." Go ahead and make my fights.
He's a free agent.
And then once he made his fight
and then he went to PBC
and proved himself that he's still knocking niggas out. You said, say it again, MT. My bad.
Who are you referring to? Who are you referring to?
Oh, Crawford. No, because Crawford won this fight, and then we talked about it on the show, but probably about like maybe 3-4 years ago. because he was like, my agency or my company is not giving me the fight because they don't want to see us fight each other. So he said, hey, if I move, I could possibly get these fights because he knew our other fighters that was getting those fights and he couldn't get it. And he said, you know what? I'm going to leave here, which he did.
You know why, bro? It's the money. It's always the money.
It was the money, bro. It was always the money.
It was the money.
Yeah.
And then when they finally kind of agreed to it at first, that's when Spence got in the car crash, unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was supposed to happen a few years ago.
And it was right before the car crash because that's literally when he left from whatever promotional camp that he would make his
right. But that's why we're saying it didn't happen because the car crash happened, so they had to call it off. Then by that
it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Actually, the car crash was perfect to set it off. And I hate. So, with that being said, it was a whole article there. That's why he was going on his whole camp the whole time, like he was doing interviews and all that shit. We talked about it on the show. That's how I remember it. And I was just like, I kind of want to see this fight too because, like, I'm kind of interested in.
Yeah, this fight been brewing for like 5 years, man.
Like shit. But out of those 5 years, I think it was like that year later before the car crash. Spence already had lined up somebody, and then he was mad as shit. He was like, I should go ahead and fight.
It was a warm-up. He warmed up with Danny Garcia is what he did after the car crash. And he said he would take Crawford right after.
You talking about after the car crash? I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about before car crash.
No, Mikey was before. Mikey was before the car crash.
Yeah, it was Mikey.
Mikey was before the car crash.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Okay. Then that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, because Sean Porter
belts.
Yeah,
he wanted to take those.
That's what Earl got the fight in Dallas, and he had to move up because Mikey, I believe, was 147 at the time.
Let's not forget.
Mikey was 140 and moved up to 147.
Yeah, but let's not forget that the fact that Sean Porter was a replacement for Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman got hurt.
Yeah.
That didn't even the fucking factor, but yeah.
Because Keith Thurman was actually supposed to be in this fight. Keith Thurman
he got hurt. He got hurt. I remember that.
Yeah.
And then
Keith Thurman Crawford.
Yeah, then Keith Thurman got hurt, but then it voided his rematch clause because he got hurt. Because he's actually supposed to fight him twice. A lot of people are throwing that out, like, they throwing that out just throwing it out there. I'm like,
well, honestly, that was Keith Thurman in the ring. What the fuck you thought would have happened?
Nah, Thurman was going to lose because Thurman was going to lose.
It was going to be the handful.
Trust me, I was a huge Thurman fan, but when he lost to old ass Pacquiao the way he did, I said his career as a champion is over.
Nah, but Pacquiao still had fight left in him, bro.
He wasn't supposed to dominate that man.
Nah, he wasn't supposed to dominate him.
He dominated. He dominated Keith. This shit crazy.
His ego up too. Yeah,
but I'm going to stick with what I said. Spence, 8 rounds to 4, plain and simple.
That's not bad. That's not an ass whooping. So I could agree. That's only 2 rounds. I'll give you that.
7-5 Crawford.
I got 8-5. I got 8-4 Spence.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's if it ain't a knockdown. That's if it ain't. It's gonna be a knockout. One way or another.
He do make a point. Thurman went down with a body. Spence is the best body puncher in the world.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what I was looking at. I was like, hold up, body shot.
Yeah, that's the only thing. He's the best body puncher in the world. They both never faced each other like that level of opponent. It's gonna be a great fight.
Yeah.
That was hard for me.
Well, I'll take the guy that used to spar Floyd Mayweather and got thrown out of the Mayweather gym for hitting Floyd too hard during sparring sessions. I'll take that guy. Okay.
Because honestly, before recently, I would have said 9-3 Spence. That's how confident I was in Spence. But really looking at it, I like the 8-4 Spence. I like the 8-4 Spence. Right now, I do. Right now, I do. But Crawford's dangerous. It's almost like Loma. How I feel about the Loma fight.
Crawford ain't dangerous about nothing.
4 years ago, you probably could have made that argument.
That's just like the wrestling fight that we want to see.
Yeah. 4 years
or I wanted to see.
4 years ago, you could have made that argument.
But we already know who the fuck will win that fight.
All right. It's going to be a great show July 30th. I tell you.
July 30th. Get the fuck out of Russell. I don't know. Russell's my man. My man, 100 grand. But I know if he goes in that ring with him, he's going to get his ass dog.
Oh, Gary Russell.
So what I was saying in comparison is like how everybody sees this fight, and I'm overhyped for it because it's long overdue. So with that being said, it's like another long overdue fight that was supposed to be in the works, like battle of the beltways type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was
Nobody
like,
wants to see that fight promotion wise, but Maryland, DC, and Virginia. Everybody else outside of that does not want to see it. I can guarantee you.
I agree with you.
Gary Russell versus Tank Davis. Nobody outside.
Yeah, it's because I hate to say it because I was such a fan when he was a prospect, but Gary Russell's career is kind of like disappointing compared to his potential.
Which I go. That's why I went when I said it. I was like, nigga, now when I see it now, it's like, nigga, what do you?
Dude, just because he's trying to beat up goddamn Meek Mill, does he go to think?
First of all, I actually know how that happened and everything how it happened through the back end because I actually know those people.
It pains me to say that shit though.
Meek Mill need to go in and check his coochie because we acting pussy. Nah, nigga.
He's about to take that L. He was about to take that L.
The whole time, basically what it was.
I forgot.
And he was around some real niggas. And once they had a squabble.
No, everybody in that crew, and all the goons like came back in.
I'm telling you from the source.
I'm like this. I'll tell you right now. Meek Mill would not survive that night.
I'm just telling
you.
No, he only would have been moved because niggas is real. It's like, dog, why are we gonna bring this attention? Like, we don't even really need it. Why would I have a bad name on me? This is already on social media.
Yeah.
Trust me. Like, I'm giving you real spill, real talk about real people.
Good insight.
I'm just telling y'all right now, the amount of niggatry that will go on in a Tank Davis Gary Russell fight. I'm good.
A lot of car break-ins is going to happen. That's all I can say. A lot of car break-ins.
I ain't even lie to you. Like, with that, knock his ass out.
I'm not going to
I'm looking at the comment.
I'm not going to none of it. I will watch it from the comforts of my own home. That is it. I refuse.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I refuse to go see that fight live. I refuse.
I wouldn't see that fight. Maybe if Gary gets more key wins, he might can hype it up to get it.
I believe so. I think that's what it was.
I think he needed a few more wins.
The hype of that fight was like what?
Yeah, but
3 years ago.
That would be a DMV versus Baltimore type of rivalry. That's all who really care.
Gary fucked it up when he lost to Loma.
Loma. Yeah, that's
yeah.
And the reason why he lost kind of pissed me off because it's a stamina issue, and I just know how a beast he could be in the gym. So that pissed me off too.
Like, it was a conditioning issue. He talked about
this dude was supposed to be an all-time great. That's why I kind of it pains me to say it. Like
man,
that whole family was supposed to be champions. Every one of them supposed to have a belt.
Who?
All the Russells. All three of them.
You know what? I ain't gonna talk about my good man like that online.
I love them. They were great. They were great. We seen the Big Papa last fight. He got knocked out, bro. Like, come on.
Come on, Zeus. Even you being close with him, you know damn well they're supposed to have.
I would say I agree. Okay.
They're all supposed to be champions.
I just say I agree.
Yeah.
All time.
I don't know where it's going to go because I know it's so much more I can say.
Like Gary Russell,
not a defense though.
You know, the Gary that's supposed to get everything. Think about it. He was supposed to be the best fighter since Sugar Ray to come out to DMV to me potentially.
Yeah.
And it's not there, bro. And it's sad because injuries did play a part of it.
Do you got any upcoming fights?
In the DMV, I ain't even gonna lie to you. If my man actually watched this and his brothers.
Supposed to be the best in Sugar Ray.
Whole time, basically, they want to be Sandy Left Hook Jones. Okay. Local street fighter that nobody knows about. But whole time you had the potential to be great. You wasted your talent for bullshit. We talk about it all the fucking time. Shit is crazy. But it's never here or there. I'm gonna be a realist, but I'm not going. I can't dog them that bad because I really want to go in. I want to be like actually. I'm in at the cookout because I'm like nigga. You know I knock all you niggas out. But anyway,
And when was his last fight? I was looking it up trying to see when was his last fight. Was it like last year or something?
It was like last year. Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all
I
have
thought
it.
it was last year. I thought he had a fight
It's
last year.
funny though.
I thought he had a fight last year.
He did have a fight last year. He lost.
Fight. He lost. Yeah, he lost.
Crap, yeah, he lost, bro. I just looked it up.
And guess who betted on the other fighter?
Hey, bro, it's
Big Russ said he got Bud.
That's fine. Here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. Big Russ has never been a Spence fan. Like remember he said Danny Garcia.
That is true.
He said Danny Garcia was going to beat Spence, and we saw what Spence did. What 11 rounds to 1? He gave that boy a boxing lesson.
He didn't do that.
Yes.
But he said he better be a draw so we can get a trilogy.
Yeah, I think everybody want to rematch. Everybody want to rematch.
8-4. Spence 8-4.
And then they got an automatic. Let's not forget in the contract there is an automatic a rematch clause. Let's not forget about that. It is an automatic, so it potentially could do two to three fights anyway.
Gary still got a chance. He's 31-2. He has a chance to still turn everything around.
All right, can we switch from Gary?
Yeah,
go back to the Spence.
I just want to be. I want to be as great as he should be. That's all.
Oh no, it's done. It's a wrap. Go ahead and pick that money up, son.
Damn,
before we get to
I still believe in the kid. I believe in the boy.
Nah, but
believe in the man.
That's my guy. That's my guy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The whole time I give harsh criticism until you start doing what you need to fucking do. Holler at me later, son. And I'm gonna leave it there because, like, I swear to God,
all right,
I should just go ahead and make the call. I should just make the call. Hey, Brad, what the fuck you gonna do with life?
Damn. You said damn.
Damn, bro. It ain't that bad. He only got 2 losses, bro. Don't do that.
He only got 2.
He's just not active, bro. He just not active, bro. You gotta be more active. Maybe you gotta do more.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah,
that's it. That's all it is, man. I wouldn't say that off 2 losses. I wouldn't say that.
A lot of people did run from him though.
They did. That's what I'm saying. They did.
Yeah. I'm trying to look over. Do we even have any upcoming fights?
They ain't know if they weren't gonna get that bag or not. Like whole time they already.
Remember, he was calling out Bud like crazy on Instagram, Twitter, and all that.
Yeah.
After they got into it.
Yeah, but
you gotta make something shake.
He don't want it with Bud. He don't want it.
Yeah,
with
but
Bud.
it went down. It went downhill when he lost to Noma. When he won to Noma, that was it. That was that big fight shit went out the window.
I thought he was winning that first, and then he just got gas.
He got gas. Yeah, that's it.
And that is I don't want to get into it. All right, that man's a beast in the jail. So
before we go to the L's, the other news in boxing was Tank had to do that 90 days.
Good point, Dad.
Oh, of course. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. What's the point that he made? I'm sorry. What's the point that he made?
No, he said Gary fucked up by not staying active.
Yeah, pretty much.
I agree with him. I agree.
You can't fight once every 3 years and think that's gonna be all right.
That's the main point. That's the main point right there. He got to be active. You can't,
Yeah, but
I forgot about that fight last year. I thought he fought last year, 2022. I had to look it up.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Salute to Tank. All the greats go to jail, do a little time. Okay, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. You're not a great fighter if you ain't go to jail and do a little time.
So that's the standard now. You gotta do jail time.
Yeah.
Well, he is doing 90 days. He ain't fighting in the next year, but probably the next year. So 90 days to be
Speaking about ignorant shit, and I ain't gonna lie to you, this might be a transition to go ahead and go to the L's. I told the nigga, I was like, man, I got shot. He was like, you got shot? I was like, yeah, shit happened, right? He was congratulating me like I had a fucking trophy award or some shit. I was like, nigga, that shit is not like a combination. Like, nigga, like I don't want an award for that. Nigga, I shouldn't have been there where I was at. Like all the time.
Getting shot is not fun, man. It's not fun.
It's not at all. But
not at all.
Like people give you credits for like the most ignorant shit that they don't even know about.
Hey, what's the song? We gotta play the song for you, Zeus. I'm still alive. I'm still. What's the song go?
I'm gonna stop my laptop down. Okay,
I'm messing with you, man.
I'm done with you, Josh. So
I forgot the song. You know the song I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. No, I'm still alive the whole time. But we're going with that though. Speaking about people being still alive, we got anything else about boxing?
Nope. Let's get to these L's then. What's the first L, Juice? Get it out the way. What's the first L?
Oh shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I just want to throw this up because my man Tate talk about it, and I hate to be a male that always bash on women, quote unquote. But god damn it, nigga, Nicki Minaj need to hang that shit up because I put it up. I said Cardi B, nigga, Cardi B and Lotto versus Nicki and Kurt Top.
So next season of Celebrity Deathmatch, baby. That's a celebrity deathmatch.
I saw the post. What was it? It was Cardi and
Lotto versus.
Hey, young Cardi B slid on that motherfucking feature like she was 21.
It pisses me off because where's the? I want the second album now. Like
she needs to drop an album, bro.
Cardi B gave the Nicki verse that we've been wanting for years.
She pulling the Dr. Dre on us. She gonna drop an album.
She know how to stay relevant. I give her that. She know how to stay relevant.
She'll make a hit single, then the album never dropped.
She dropped 2 records.
She don't need to drop no more music.
Yeah, you're right. She probably don't need to drop an album. Now that I think about it, because her songs just do well. She probably don't even need an album.
Think about this.
She can just make money off singles.
Business endeavors, all her business endeavors and all that doing well.
Yeah, but think about this. Cardi B has 2 records out within the past 2 years, and they both still play to this day.
She got longevity, bro. She got that
longevity. I don't even know that bitch name, but whole time I know the pussy pink and the booty hole brown. Okay, this bitch verse came on there. I said, "Yo, this shit is trash."
That's all I know is the pussy pink and the booty. I'm
just saying.
Hey, tell me, that's a real song. That's like a serious song.
Yeah,
that's a serious song. I've seen people play it on social media. I thought it was like a joke, but that's a real song.
That's a song.
Oh crap! Y'all about to make me Google search. I'm scared to Google search that. I don't want that in my Google history.
Listen to the regular version, right? And then listen to the remix. Yeah. You be like, you know what? Whoever Shorty is, I'm fucking with it. But when you hear that Nicki verse, you be like, yo, Slim, why didn't you even hop on this? I don't think this was suited for you, ma'am.
Should have been
a ma'am though. Not like young lady, but like Mrs. Like, I don't think you need to be on this track.
At this point, Ice Spice did a song with Taylor Swift, and they not even talking about the shit. That's how.
Oh my God!
How it is.
Oh, she did a song with Taylor Swift. Sorry, this is news to me.
That's a power move.
That's a great move to get your
With her long back having ass.
Spotify.
Ice Spice
Taylor Swift get you.
Oh my God! I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Taylor Swift get you to new markets.
Please Google that thing and throw it out.
Taylor Swift, that's a good business move.
It's a great business move.
It's a great business move.
Ice Spice management. That was a great move.
It became a meme.
Yeah.
But she's under Nicki Minaj. She's under Nicki Minaj's stamp.
Yeah, she's under Nicki, so But she didn't talk Taylor Swift. Nobody talk about the shit. Like nobody talking about it. They talk about the video, but I heard.
She pretty much got Wale. I hate to do the shit on my man, but basically she got Wale because Wale also had a track with one of the greats and
Lady Gaga. That was his first single. His first single was Gaga. Yeah, that's crazy.
Before
Gaga running the game.
Yeah, but that was when that's before everybody knew she was Gaga. Though. Let's not forget. That was way before.
People knew about her.
I give you that, Tay. You all right.
Oh, this before Bad Romance. That was way.
Yeah. And then the acting just put her on another level.
That was like Just Dance when she was with Akon, Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, like people took that song and that cover and was just like, like Taylor Swift back long as shit. She got more hate for doing that song than love.
Yeah, she did. She did though. She did.
I don't even know what the song is, which is crazy. Like I haven't. You know how when a song is popular, you see people take pictures, they put it on social media, play it in their background.
Only countries people gonna put.
They do TikToks.
Yeah, only countries people.
Anybody seen any Nicki Minaj songs on TikTok or Taylor Swift long back ass with Cardi? Not Cardi B, but Kurt Top. Nothing. Only ones I see.
I fuck with Scarlett though. I fuck with Scarlett.
Yeah.
and Nikki is.
Scarlett's got
I'm on the
Get the fuck out of New York. That's a little anthem. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It is, man.
Had Onyx in the video and everything, dog. As an old head.
I want to be a rapper. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going to my
head.
studio next week, okay?
Yeah, man. You could do it, bro. With today's
peanut butter and jelly.
You need a 5 beat and a catchy hook. Your verses doesn't matter. Anything in between doesn't matter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's go, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. We can be a group. You know what I'm saying? Like groups are back in, right?
Yeah, because I got 2 L's, but yeah, we continue.
All right, go ahead, Jay. What's your L's?
All right, my first one is gonna go to good old song snatcher himself, Diddy. Literally taking the girl's song.
Hold up. Let me. Can I tie both of those in while I end this? Because Carisha, please.
Oh, no, that Act Bad song is solid.
No. Look, that Carisha, please, was supposed to do an interview with Nicki. Mm-hmm. The whole time I seen on Twitter where Nicki was like, "Oh, Diddy's excessively calling me." Mm-hmm. Picks up the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna do this shit. And then Carisha played back like, "Girl, please." I give her that. I give her on a response because like the whole time, like that avenue, you know, they already had the beef with the City Girls, especially with JT and all that shit. Yeah. I just don't see her doing that interview though. And I think that's another L for the Queen, supposedly.
That's just entire song.
Look at you 180. You used to love some Nicki. Look at you now. That's crazy.
Man, you switched up, man.
Hey.
She's still OG. She's still OG.
Yeah, but act like
it's like the intro of Big Mouth.
Nah, Nicki OG. It's just
she don't want to hear that. She don't want to hear that.
You gotta understand the landscape of female rap changed.
I know, but she don't want to hear
that. It's not the same. It's not the same.
That's the problem. She don't want to hear that.
Hold on. Wind that shit back. What's the landscape of rap change? You talking about for Nicki?
It's more people in the industry being female rappers now. Oh, it's different when you have.
Or how about more female rappers?
Everybody knows that.
It's more. I'm talking about it's more. Supply and demand.
When do the bars change? Okay, well, let's talk about like the greats. Okay, let's just go ahead and reverse it. Let's talk about the greats. Okay, so the bars of rap, and I also be an asshole, and especially about this hypocrite. I be kind of hypocritical. Jay-Z, his bars change throughout the year, but do the lyrics change? Do the spill change? Do that definition of tone that you hear with your ears that slide on that beat? How much does it change?
So what I meant by Nicki, like what I meant by Nicki, the landscape has changed. When Nicki, think about it, when Nicki was hot, for her when she had her run, who was her competition really in the female rap?
It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't
mainstream. Nobody.
Nobody. I'm talking about mainstream wise. There was nobody. But now she has more female rappers.
Missy Elliott, that would have been her main competition, but the whole time she took a backseat because she was trying to get healthy.
Missy took a break, man, and Missy been in the game. She was in the game.
That would have been her only competition.
Yeah, but Missy got sick. She got sick.
But you gotta understand. You gotta bring context. You gotta bring context. Missy took a break. Then Missy was in the game for a while. Before
Lil' Kim was gone.
She was in the game. She got years on her.
Yeah, Lil' Kim was gone. Foxy was gone.
Lil' Kim was gone. Foxy. Remy Ma got locked up.
We talking about the most recent.
I'm just bringing context so you guys.
Down on your opinion. Trust me, I'm with you.
But now it's like a new female rapper. It's like a new female rapper coming out like every month with a good catchy song.
Remy would have been that competition.
I'm gonna give you this. Go ahead and revisit.
That's a what if. That's a big what if.
This is why I want to give her the L because it's fucking retarded. So it's like, all right, Jay-Z dropped. What was that? What was the joke when he got personal and shit? And it was like his most mediocre album. It's before Watch the Throne.
Before Watch the Throne.
Yeah. Actually, it had the bad guy on it. It was the red cover and shit. Because I remember I bought the actual CD and with the whole fucking tape.
Well, the one with bad guy is American Gangster, and that's a classic. You must be talking about Blueprint 3.
Nah, I think it's American Gangster.
No. That's a classic. That's one of his.
What you talking about? Kingdom Come? What are you talking about? That?
Yeah, Kingdom Come.
You talking about Kingdom Come? Is that the one you talking about?
That's when he came back from retirement.
Yeah, Kingdom Come was an okay album. That was an okay album. Solid project.
In the game with
popular. It was a solid project.
Like Wayne. And then also you had the whole change of demographic.
I ain't gonna lie, Wayne tore that damn show.
Y'all didn't get locked up. Who the fuck was his competition? Wiz Khalifa?
You talking about Jay-Z? When Jay-Z came back?
Yeah.
Jay-Z had who was out?
The South was running it then.
The South, you forgot the South took over, bro. You got to bring context.
Jay-Z out there.
The rap scene changed when Jay-Z came back.
This is where I'm going with my argument though. The whole time, like he's the king of rap, right? Per se. Right? I'm using him as an example. He came back out with that shit. That shit was still mid, but the whole time that shit slid. And the whole time we know songs from there.
But you also
Nicki Minaj disappeared and came back.
But you got
Hit Boy kind of resurrected Nas. Hit Boy resurrected Nas.
Yeah, he did.
Nas is different. I think Nas actually got in his bag actually when he settled with Dave. But that's another story. But I'm talking about now. Life is good. Life is good when you had no competition and you have competition now, you're not sliding on bars. Your bars are subpar. You should have weak as shit. Sit the fuck down. We'll take care of your children and your pedophile husband. And keep it easy.
No, it's true. But it's true. But we're not gonna argue on that one.
Yeah. But like I said, but my thing has always been with Nicki since after Pink Friday, after she did Starships and everything. My argument has always been she do not benefit herself with female artists. Rappers, no. She has never will.
And that's why I'm so mad. Mind you, like how somebody said, like, yeah, I was riding for niggas. Like that was my homie and shit. But at the end of the day, it's like now it's like, okay, you have these artists that has a good game. Like you pivoted from the
just like Jones said,
maybe female artists.
OG. She don't want to be the OG.
And then also actually 3. Like
no female want to be the OG.
You put on Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and Lotto. They all try to get a feature verse, whatever. If it did happen, it was still some bullshit in between.
No, because the verse that the feature that she got, they didn't record that shit together with Motorsport, and they was dissing each other.
So like with that shit, it was crazy. It's like young and like how do I pay homage to you when you don't even pay homage to yourself? You're not even humble with yourself in your bars.
Yeah.
Like I think
you got to think though, like say if you're an only child in the bubble, you don't go outside and play with people 12 years old. It's going to feel a little weird to interact with other people. That's
what she had to play with a lot of motherfuckers because I know what she used to look like before the motherfucking Smack DVDs.
You be the come ups. I know you're talking about when she was with DJ Clue. She started.
Yeah, the come up jumps. Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Beanie up Scotty.
She had bars.
I'm definitely a fan, but also I'm displeased. I give harsh criticism.
I mean, as a fan, you're being critical. I get it. You're being critical.
But at the same time, I've been saying this for years, though. But I've been this for years. But bro, it's not a secret what she does. It's known for her secret. She don't want to, like you said, Jones said it and everything else. She do not want to be the OG, even though she is the OG, right? She won't feel like that. So she will use anything to her advantage.
I just think her legacy.
Sure she ate that. Oh, the legacy is done. The legacy is done. She already.
Yeah, I think like I don't know. Like, I don't know her camp. I don't know who she listens to. You know what I mean?
Well, obviously.
I just think her legacy is tarnished because she's not being humble, and she tried to do it and do this brand, and she took the weakest but most marketable bitch in the industry under her label, and there's some mid-tier shit. It's like your legacy is going to be tarnished because of you being big-headed.
Yeah, but you said the key word, though. She's marketable, so I would have made the move, too. Because, you know, if you look at the industry today, it's not a lot of people just making money just off music. It's other endeavors they got to be in.
I mean, that's why I try to choose my words, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
But, like, come on now. Who the fuck wants to hear Ice Spice? Now, I want to see Ice Spice, but who wants to hear Ice Spice?
No,
she got a good
music videos on mute. So that
she got a good fan base.
Okay, whatever. But
she's attractive.
Did I hear her?
She gonna be around. Ice Spice gonna be around for a little while.
I doubt it.
Hey, yo.
Nah,
She's gonna have the same.
So the picture that been around, right?
She's gonna have the same run like Snow Allegra.
Ooh, that hurts me personally. I love Snow Allegra.
And she spit hot fire.
I love Snow Allegra. But you're right. She don't get promoted like that. She's supposed to be like another Sade to me. I love Snow Allegra.
All right, yes, I'm gonna go back to this Diddy shit though. So apparently the reason why I'm giving him L, he literally took a song from an artist that's literally his leading single right now from 2 years ago. The Act Bad joint is from 2020 from an artist named Cinderella. Actually on YouTube and everything. Same flow, same concept, everything.
I don't know. What's on the contract?
What's on the contract, Tay?
I have no idea.
He probably got 100% publishing the rights to that motherfucker when they wrote it. So you never know.
Probably.
Because he's a master of contracts.
That's true.
Yeah, and he's the master of finessing. He was finessing before finessing was even a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna go into Sting. Is it Sting? The one that he got paid.
Oh yeah. What he did I'm Missing You. Yeah. All day long. Yeah. You gotta pay that. You gotta pay that shit.
$5,000 a day till he paid him.
Every step you take.
Every step, nigga. Every step.
You pay me.
Bread.
That sucks though, because that was Biggie tribute song. Yeah, how you not get that clear? He could have probably got Sting to sing it. It's Biggie.
Yeah. Sting took 80% from Lucid Dreams. Man, you think he's gonna let Diddy slide?
Yeah, he did take 80%.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm about to say he up there with the Marvin Gaye estate. I tell you.
Yeah, pretty much. They try to get Ed Sheeran. I was like, damn, that didn't even sound nothing like the song. That ain't sound nothing like the damn song. But yeah. But now my second L will be I was gonna talk about it with the NBA segment, but we got it's a continuous L with this guy until we figure out. Look like Ja Morant might be out for the year. So
crap.
What do you do?
Nah.
Yeah, exactly. Ja with
the blinky. Ja with the blinky.
Insert photo.
So apparently Adam Silver during his press conference, but I think either after or before game one said we have additional information for this Ja Morant case. And usually when the commissioners say that,
man, where MT at? Where MT at? The Morant crime family strikes again. That's what
MT's probably laughing up his ankles and shit right now. I don't know, man. He probably on some old man shit. You already seen the outfit. He's probably out in the wind. He's probably MT.
He got the old head outfit. He about to go clean his car out. About to talk to the young one.
Go clean the car wash and shit.
I ain't gonna lie. As I got older, I pick like once a week.
Bitch, you ain't never seen the car clean this week.
Out there cleaning the car.
So what you think? You think when the commissioners say that, what you think? You think that's
He's done. He's done.
He's done. I don't know about it yet. He probably get like
they probably give him the All-Star break.
You know what?
They give him like 20 games.
They're going to say suspended indefinitely, but he'll be back All-Star break.
He's going to Nate Robinson himself out the league.
Okay.
He'll be back.
I think it's the year. I think they're about to give him the year, bro.
And he come back within a year.
I think
he's going to Nate Robinson himself out the league.
I think he's done.
I'll see him in China in about like 3 years. I give him 3 years.
3?
3.
Damn.
NBA.
That ain't even get that. Stop. But 3 years. That's
he's going to sit for like maybe 6, probably like half of the fucking games. Like it's gonna be months. It's not even gonna be game wise.
I think
he's gonna miss half of the games.
He's gonna get like 20 games. 20 games. I can see him get like 20 games.
That's too low, bro. Gilbert got 50.
Oh my god. Nigga,
nah, Gilbert
we in the Castle era.
Gilbert brought that shit in the locker room, bro.
He brought that in the locker room. Tay, that's not the same.
So you want to miss the whole season. He's going to miss the whole season.
It's still in the season.
I don't see the whole season. 20, 30 games max.
And come back to what?
And who's going
to return the team?
Hold on,
the Grizzlies going to be.
Come on, you said 20 games?
You said the whole season?
I say
what charges?
Because they already got somebody out the window. Because you see how they getting rid of
man. So the Morant crime family got a snitch? It sounds like they got an FBI informant in there.
No. Look. You got to think about it. Like,
if you can't delete shit,
there's no such thing as a snitch. But when niggas are spendable and they do some dumb shit and they already told on themselves, you just got to use them for the punt. Okay?
They got to find a way to block screen
recording. And that was the guy that said like LeBron was old. That nigga got out the window. Now this shit popped back up.
Yeah, once something on the internet is always
on the same page. Who the fuck probably recorded that video? It probably was bad, but how the fuck did it get all live?
That's what I'm saying. His every case that he had with the NBA that they're investigating, the best friend has been involved. So they're not gonna get the best friend because they already banned them from the arena. Everything else has been happening out the court.
Okay, that's something that I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
The incident with the Pacers, the best friend was there. He was the one that they was pretty much saying he was part of that entourage that pointed the lasers at the Pacers.
Oh shit!
The incident with the incident with the Timberwolves, with him getting banned from the arena. That was the best friend that was doing IG Live. All of this is tending from one person, but they're not gonna get the one person. They're gonna go job. And then, like I said, they said additional information. If a commissioner saying this is the commissioner of the league, this ain't like no lawyer. This ain't no defense lawyer. This ain't the judge. This ain't no AG. None of that shit. This ain't the state attorney. None of that. This is the commissioner of the league said, we have additional information involving this investigation. Your man is done for the year. He's done for the year.
Like I said, I give it 3 years. He's gonna be in China. He can play right alongside the White Howard.
20 games.
He's Taiwan.
I'm telling you right now.
In Taiwan.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now.
Taiwan, you know what the fuck I was saying.
Taiwan and China.
Nah, China actually got decent teams. Like China can actually play a little bit. Shanghai Sharks.
No, actually, who got the decent team? Is it Spain or like we want to talk about the Olympics?
Spain, Germany, they got good teams in the Europe got like good leagues.
But you got like you said, if he gets 20 games, you don't think the NBA gonna be pissed? Owners wise.
Now, only reason I said 20 games, and I ain't even gonna lie to you, I just threw out a fraction, and I forgot how many games they actually played.
I say 20 because it's the money.
I want to say it's going to be over. It's going to be either half or over half, like maybe a 64. He's going to miss 60% of the games, and then when he comes back in, he's going to be in rotation, and that shit is going to be so trash. Oh,
I think the Grizzlies. I guess the Grizzlies' year is over. They window or
yeah, it's done. They going right back to the Grizzlies.
Come on, man. The Grizzlies was very entertaining. Like they intro dances.
Yeah, they about to become the Vancouver.
I didn't have to win anything. I think they
was Vancouver.
No, look, they about to become the Bobcats.
They about to. Oh man, they moving them back to Seattle.
That was a team.
Yeah, but now if anything, they're going back to Vancouver. They're going to be the Vancouver Grizzlies again.
No, they're not going back to Vancouver.
They be the NBA All-Stars and shit for the McDonald's league and shit. That's where they going at.
Well, they just want to shovel us shit now.
Yeah. Well,
you talking about the Grizzlies? Come on, man. Can you imagine the Grizzlies, that team in Vegas, man? Y'all going to have crime rate going up.
Nah,
they did with the Raiders. They did it with the Raiders.
Yeah, but now
that's why we're a hockey town over here. I keep saying that we're a hockey town.
You ain't no hockey. Look, only because y'all won the Lord Championship. Like
we ain't winning yet, but I'm just saying.
They ain't winning. They made it to a
as far as fan base and stuff.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Everybody
in that finals though.
Yeah. They lost that year.
Wait till 18 years.
We shot up.
We lost to the Caps.
Okay.
We lost to Ovechkin and them.
But what was your team before the
I always been a Caps fan, but I did.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I live here.
I love you.
I live here.
Dearly in my heart.
But you won the win or loss, man. You won or loss.
We couldn't even celebrate together. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like,
I mean, y'all kicked me out of Caps Nation, so fuck it. At that point,
no, you kicked yourself out, sir.
You exited yourself. You put your 2 weeks notice in. Nobody told you to quit.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Because me and my wife wore night shirts. When they went to the Sandy Cup, we got night shirts.
Oh my God, he would have switched up. I was like, I don't even know who to root for. We could have been both. I could have had a VGK.
Never forget where you came from, Mr. Jones.
It's our first professional team in the city.
Never forget where you came from, Mr. Jones. Never forget. You turned your back on the squad, bro. Turned your back on the squad, man.
It's history. They lucky they even got me as a Caps fan for a long time.
Wow.
So it's a privilege for you to be a Caps fan.
So the Wizards is garbage.
Did you hear the arrogance in that?
DC United fell off. Maryland University couldn't win shit.
That DC was
Juan Dixon left. Do I got
besides the bum ass whatever fucking team they were gonna be.
John Thompson was the man.
That's another L that we gotta talk about.
We want to continue.
I got one more L.
Nah, that's another L. What about this motherfucking team that I don't know what the fucking name gonna be, and I'm gonna talk about shit about my other team.
I'm about to say, let's get to that last one, then we get ended. Then or New Music Friday if we want to go to that. But the last L, we gotta go to the Commanders because them niggas might change their name again.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my God!
Tay, I think that was the universe telling them that it was a trash ass name from the beginning.
Just call yourself the Lions. Don't even put the red name.
You just the football team, okay? Until y'all figure this shit out.
I think football team was better than the Commanders, but you know what I mean?
It was to me personally.
It had a soccer field. I like it.
So apparently somebody already had the trademark for the Commanders, and the Commanders actually is supposed to pay the person. But
man, Dan Snyder. That sounds like some Dan Snyder.
Yeah, it is. It does.
Who do you think that body had that patent though? Your man Dan Snyder go ahead and had that burner account. You say, "Hey, yeah, y'all was trying to get me out the door. All right, I got y'all. I'm backdoor the shit out of y'all." And that's what happened. That's like me saying, like, okay, I'm gonna leave TMS. Whole time, I'm not gonna do shit. But whole time, you know, I branded that shit like years ago, right? So it's like
I tell you,
I think that's what Dan Snyder did, man. Like I knew it was coming up. He's like, nobody has his name. I checked it, but I have it. You know, he had the KD burner account. I was just like, you know,
so
hey, that's my shit.
The trademark, because the trademark application got rejected. So they either have to pay the person or have some type of negotiation with the person that owns that trademark.
Man, from what I read, I thought that shit was in like 1.4 bill.
Nah, it's like
bill or mill.
Bill.
No, it's like it's like no, it's lower than that. It's not $1 billion. It's like close to.
Only reason because it was reaping off the benefits, the jerseys, the accommodations, the logo, and also the actual season.
You gotta pay for the profits you got. You're like the 5th largest team in the league.
But the person that has the trademark, I think the trademark was worth $10 million or 10, 15 million, something like that.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to settle out as.
Oh, well, that's affordable.
They're trying to settle as 10 mil. Now, the overall gross of the team for that season with that trademark name,
they gotta pay that.
It's in that 1.4
for the name.
So he's like, okay, where do I make more such? Matter of fact, that actually makes it up. Because it's like if it's about 10 mil, it's about like what 10% of everything. But like, why would you take 10% when it's my name? So like, I ain't even like I will argue.
I forgot. It's a clause. It's a clause.
Yeah, it's a clause in it. So if the person, whoever that person is, they can literally take like 20% if they wanted to of the everything until you pay them per se.
That's why in the 90s people showed Tupac shirts on the corner.
Yep, and that's why like now when they went for the application and the application got rejected because they were trying to find out who's the owner of that patent, pretty much. Because they said that patent.
I know all about it, and that's why I go ahead and get coins and chains and shit deposited into my credit card every month.
Yeah, but here's the crazy thing about it: that patent been around for 10+ years. So how the fuck y'all ain't know?
They knew. It was Dan Snyder.
Nah, nigga. That's what I said. He had his burner account, nigga.
He's shiesty, man. That's shiesty, man.
Hold up. We were still on the show together as one when we was talking about the name changing. and we had the whole list of how many names that people patent, and we couldn't go into. Because we was talking, y'all was talking shit. Y'all was bidding like a motherfucker. Now, mind you, this is my motherfucking team. Okay? And I was like, oh, the Red Hawks suck. This sucks.
They all did.
Who are you gonna be? Oh, you should be the DC niggas. Or no, it wasn't the niggas. But it was some ignorant. Oh, DC Caucasians and some shit like that. I was like, you know what? Y'all niggas are ignorant. But we came to the football team. That was understandable.
Yeah,
without a name that you didn't know that anybody copyrighted, I would have went football team. Let's go generic, nigga. Fuck it. Generic uniform. Just like how they did my man, rest in peace, Sean Taylor. Generic ass uniform. You know what I'm saying?
That's the hell of the decade.
It's up there. But because they already printed out some T-shirts and them jerseys and everything, they might have to just go ahead and pay old boys. They're gonna have to pay them. They're gonna have to. They already got everything printed.
They better run it up this fucking season. You better get in the fucking playoffs at least.
That's not.
Neither not.
We're not gonna.
You know what, Josh?
Not realistic, but I get you. I get you, man.
I don't know. New owner.
I'm gonna wait the football season.
I
still want to rep my team.
New owner, new rookie quarterback with not experience. I'm gonna say realistic.
We always get fucking veteran quarterbacks with almost the great experience. The whole time the people with inexperience.
You're starting a young person. You're starting a young person.
Think about it.
How old
every
is she?
quarterback that we've been successful with and we win games with.
Y'all haven't had a successful quarterback for years, bro. Y'all been very inconsistent at the quarterback.
Great point, and I agree with you. We get a quarterback that come off the bench.
I want to say I had to tell you. Remember I said this when they was drafting, when they draft Chase Young. I said they shouldn't draft Chase Young. They should draft a quarterback with that high pick. They should have got Justin Herbert. I said that was the biggest mistake y'all did.
No, I agree with you because Chase
do you know how many Commanders and Redskins fans
like that pushed back on me? Great, but whole time,
you know how many Commanders fans pushed back for me saying that?
The other line,
a lot of people pushed back.
Actually, put in more work on that front line. Now when I watch the shit, Chase Young is just the name and face, the tenacity.
But rest in peace, though. They still believe that Haskins probably rest in peace.
Yeah. That was the other thing. They got Haskins in the
that nigga's a bum. Fuck that nigga.
Damn, we going on a day like that. It is what it is.
Time out. Before I even talk about the bid and all that. Y'all gonna sit here as a commander slash.
Man, look, DC team, DMV team. We don't even know where we're gonna be at. We might be in VA by the next 2 years. Okay.
So, out of this whole time, so you're not gonna blame none of this on Jay Gruden developing him.
A lot of it is on Jay Gruden. He ain't want him.
Yeah, I was like, that was the same man that was smoking hookah and shit on U Street. So it's like, I can't take that guy seriously.
But this is his pick. That was his pick. Right? So you can't
give you that.
You can't say it because he ain't won him. Obviously he won him, he drafted him.
He said he's smoking hookahs on U Street. Talking to the GW joints.
Shots on me, the football team is paying for it.
But it's funny to me that a lot of that situation that situation, he wasn't going to succeed anyway because it was fucking Jay Gruden. When was the last time Jay Gruden even had a successful quarterback?
When was the last time Jay Gruden was actually successful?
Yeah.
Maybe. And they
look,
made it.
I don't want to shit on my team, but I know what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong.
I'll do it for you.
When was the last time Jay Gruden was actually successful?
He hasn't.
Maybe when he almost made the play-ins for the game and then lost to the same team, which is fucking against Tom Brady every fucking year. Every time we make it there, that we think we about to get into the playoffs, we play that one game, we play against him, and we fail.
But the thing is, look who you passed over to get him.
That's true.
You let three coordinators go to bring him in? 3.
I'm trying to tell you, fucking Dan
You let
Snyder probably had one of the worst runs as owner
you
ever.
had Cal.
He made a lot of money,
Give
but
me
if
a
you think
time.
about it, every coach, every quarterback, it's just been bad move after bad move.
Give me a time when you
All right, so
had.
if I'm not mistaken, right?
Like since bringing North Turner back.
His name seems like the same person that make bad films. The only great film that they had was fucking
like he going forever.
What is the black guy? Ari Spears. What movie did he play there?
Who?
Jerry Maguire.
Ari Spears. Jerry Maguire. Boom.
That's
all right, cool with that. So I think that was like
he had like 3 lines the whole movie.
That was like a Snyder verse movie. I feel like that's the Washington Commanders. We had our moment, and we just have the director that's directing these films and putting all these people in place and just setting us up for failure.
Well, he should be lucky he was on a film with Cuba Gooding in his prime and Tom Cruise. Fuck.
Actually, he should be lucky he's still
Renee Zellweger had a bigger role. The little boy had a bigger role than Harry Spears in that movie.
I want to say he just got his ass whooped too last week ago, and he just came out the hospital.
Who, Harry Spears?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he always getting in fights for some weird reason. I don't know why, but whatever. Yeah. Maybe drinking too much. Who knows? But
it's not even that. Like the whole time, I would say one in the most. This is like he don't read the room, and then also he says too much bullshit. I mean, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a little bit straightforward. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in the room, I'm chilling with my man's family, whoever. Or if you're around me in my circle, I'm going to tell you what it is. Hey, nigga, you got some shit on your lip. I don't like it. No, you can't hit my J. But it's like him, he don't read the room when like, nigga, I'm looking at you in your face. I got some shit on my J for a reason, or on my lip, because I'm about to smack the shit out you. Like, you know, it might be foam. Like, he doesn't read the room. That's why he get beat in so many interviews.
Oh, he just don't give a fuck.
I mean, at this point in his life, I mean, who would care either? I mean, if I was the person, okay, great example. And shout out to Wale too, because he's in this category. But anyway, if I was in the room with people that's marketable, and then like my opinion doesn't mean shit, what the fuck would I care for? And also when I started my career with like great GOATs, people that's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're your own detriment to your own success. Because let's not forget also as well. Yeah, he had a nice album, first album, this and third.
Who you talking about?
Wale. This is what I'm talking about, Wale. Because let's not forget, because he always.
No, I don't want to use him as a comparison because I believe he's not in that category with Ari Spears, but I had to bring that up because he's actually doing well.
No, but I'm saying I'm bringing.
Oh, I got you. Go ahead. I got you.
Yeah, but he put his foot in his own. Yeah, but he put his foot in his own mouth. That's what happened. Like he would sit there and be successful. This at a third. Next thing you know, he put his foot in his own mouth. Then he be wondering. Then you sitting there saying, "Why me?" That's just, that's just him. But you know how it goes. Yeah,
I'm already shocked. Well, that man, shit, man. I don't know, man. These niggas didn't go in and skate it out. We waiting on Brad to come back from the library and shit. So with that, we gonna go into new music, or we got any more else?
I mean, the only thing I was the Spider-Verse soundtrack, the Metro Boomin joint.
What you mean? So you gonna discredit my man Moneybagg Yo? And we missed last week with Lil Durk album.
Yeah, Lil Durk.
Oh yeah, Lil Durk album was alright.
First of all, is he still Lil Durk, or is it Durk now?
It's a Lil Durk. I don't think he dropped a little yet. I don't know. I think it's still.
You should drop that shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It should be done. I mean, it's no reason for anybody to have a little for anything where you're like past 25.
Yeah, but Lil Baby still got a little baby. He's almost 30 himself. So I mean,
that nigga look like he's 13, but it's okay.
So, but yeah,
He do look like he's 13.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Dirk got.
I swear to God, if you had Lil Baby with some motherfucking 13-year-olds and then the little pictures that he posed, he be doing a little Uzi Vert with the smile.
The 13-year-olds might got more face.
He trying to duck that Rico. You know what I'm saying? I understand. It's okay. It's okay, sir.
Yeah.
If I was that guy, I wouldn't have a beard.
That's why you spent that money to get J. Cole.
Yeah.
Nah, Lil Durk, I ain't even lie to you. That track with J. Cole, that shit's fire. I ain't even lie to you.
$1 million for that verse.
Just with that, like far as like kids wise, like that's like one of the most hype songs that they listen to with just I Wanna Rock.
Yeah.
I Wanna Rock is a classic.
Can we get Lil Uzi Vert his props though?
Yes, he's high on the list. And that who the fuck got said top 50?
Oh, NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah, Uzi Vert over him.
I can still debate that if you got time.
I'm good. I ain't even gonna fake. Lil Durk album better than his joint. I can see why he pushed it back. That shit is better. Sorry, hate to say it.
I didn't listen to it.
It's all right.
I listened to some of the tracks, but the whole time it's like I don't always be in ignorant mode. You know what I'm saying? I do need substance. Yes, I'm an asshole, and that's why I always criticize shit. But now we here. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like okay, I get what you're saying, but like if he's a bipolar ass nigga that has a lot of grief and to spit on tracks.
That's why
he's like the aggressive Rod Wave.
Yeah, but the thing is, look, at least with Rod Wave, I know what the fuck he's saying. That's the problem. I don't know shit this nigga be saying.
Yo, I listen to Rod Wave and I want to cry because I'm like, dog, who the fuck wakes up and listen to this shit? I don't want to be in that much pain.
I know.
Like, even with like NBA, it's like Slim. The fuck, bruh? Come on now. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but even Jeezy had to dial it back a little bit.
We're not going to talk about Jeezy. Jeezy fell the fuck off at one point. And I think his pivotal point was when he tried to join that wave with the Atlanta flow, and he tried to spit like the Migos, and then all the features on his fucking track, and everybody curried him.
Yeah, that shit was terrible.
That was bad.
He did the right move. He got some alcohol, a lot of money, and he settled. He did the right thing.
But he did put out like 3-4 projects that was like,
it
wasn't even mid.
Yeah, but I'm like, but my thing is with like young boys, yeah, YouTube and all that. He gets all that. But what the is he saying? That's my problem. Like that's literally my problem.
And that's always gonna be my problem with today's rap. Why bars don't matter no more? Like bars really don't matter anymore.
Hold up, it's more okay.
Because even back then, the hits had bars.
Who got the Google? What's the definition of
an MC? Spitting his ass off and jump around.
What's the definition of an MC?
MC is a master of ceremonies, man. They rock the crowd. That's what it's supposed to be. But later on, it developed to also being the lyricist of the show.
With that being said,
but the original version is to rock the crowd.
Does he not run this generation right now?
Who?
Young boy.
No, I don't know. I'm out of touch when it comes to that. I would have to ask youngest.
Yeah, I would ask my niece and nephews. Just
I ain't gonna lie to you. With that, we will have to put that. I will put that in the group chat, or actually, I will put that in the group on Facebook. Make sure you check us out. You know, To My Show podcast group chat, but also check that out. Once I make that group, I really want to see because we can put up.
I'm a tiger. I'll tag everybody.
Right, so who's your next young nigga between NBA YoungBoy?
I mean, it was Lil Baby. That was all I knew that. There was no question Lil Baby was better. Not even like a year ago.
But you gotta remember, three of them niggas died. So he's in there by default if you really think about it.
Yeah, Triple X Juice WRLD, yeah.
Come on, bro.
No, hold on. First of all, if they were still here, NBA would still have his lane.
No, but Juice. That Juice lane all day. Come on, bro.
Nigga, hey, Juice was cranking the whole time. You know, his cadence was different. His cadence was like more of
but is that because
Uzi
Juice
vert.
actually,
Like it was alternative. You know what I'm
but
saying?
he also,
You can be a trap nigga, you can be a nerd, you can be a lame nigga. The whole time his shit was more over substance.
All right, fun fact about that, about bringing them two together. Fun fact: the song "Bandit," right, that they did together. You know they cut Juice's verse because NBA YoungBoy was not gonna make the cut. You do know that, right? They cut one of his verses.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Juice WRLD had two verses, and the second verse was a killer. If he would have released it like it was supposed to be, NBA YoungBoy was not gonna be on that song.
All right, well that's cool. The whole time, like, with this being said,
but he's in it by he's in by default.
Being the artist that he is, with the what you say?
I said the reason why he's in by default because 3 niggas died: Juice, XXX, and Pop Smoke. If it wasn't for them 3 dying, we would not be.
Fuck out of here, bro. There was more alternative music than anything.
I probably would agree with Zeus. He would have found the lane.
He would have found the lane.
He's still in his lane.
I mean, he would be as big as he is.
Yes, okay. That's what I'm saying.
So we have depression rap, we have trap rap.
Share their fan base.
We have depression rap, we have trap rap, and then we have substance rap, and then also like I would say anybody that's well rounded is like Lil Baby or 21.
But I don't put them in the same line with NBA YoungBoy because they came out before he did.
They're older. You know, that's more the class with Kodak.
So hold up, Juice WRLD wasn't on that Double XL cover?
No, Juice WRLD might be in that generation now.
He's in that generation.
I would say Juice WRLD would probably be where I'm naming these live rappers. Maybe 21, Uzi, and NBA.
I wouldn't even put 21 in that because
21.
What you mean? Hold up.
I
want to hear his point though. Why not?
Because he was out before NBA YoungBoy got popular. He was out way before that. Bank account and all that was already out. My ex, the Metro Boomin joint, all that was out way before NBA YoungBoy got hot.
That's true.
All them shits was out.
The first Savage Mode was out. Yeah.
His first album was Izza. I mean,
okay. So we all right. So let me bring it back in, Lord Durkee. So you ain't gonna say that Lord Durk ain't get hot because of Von died?
Ooh.
But Durk was out before YoungBoy.
He was out there with Von.
Yeah, he was. He was running that shit. He was out there with the Chief Keef era. The whole time who was running drill music?
It's
who
Keith.
was Sosa for real?
Keith started that. He started it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Chief. That's my man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I want to throw you that bone. No homo. The whole time it was my man. What the fuck is his name? Because he beat that motherfucking charge and shit, and that's one of my favorite songs, young. The nigga that be on GTA and shit be making his own songs. You said who?
G Grizzly.
Yeah, G Grizzly.
Come on, first day out.
Those 2 niggas.
That's that Detroit flow. That's different.
No, fuck no. You said.
That
was drill music. That was drill music.
But you remember, Chief Keef was like 15 when he made drill music. You do know that, right? So he was out before T Grizzly.
Yeah, you gotta remember, Chief Keef was at what, 2010? T Grizzly first day out came out 16, 17.
No, T Grizzly whole time been like spitting the same time. Both of them niggas was spitting the same wave. Actually, it's another person that's from there. Because like I did my research, you know what I'm saying? Like I like to listen to the ignorant music, and then also when it's a hometown. It was another guy that was doing some shit, but he was just locally. And this is going to pop back into my mind because I know I got like 2-3 of his songs like in my Serato. But it's like that nigga was doing it, T Grizzly, and then Chief Keef took that shit the fuck off, and that drill music made it a scene. And then you know what pissed me the fuck off when niggas say, "Oh my god, UK rap is similar to drill music," and I'm like, young, it's 2 totally different things because UK people
they got bars. Hey, they drill music. They be spitting. They drill music. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but the only thing is, that's like the. But they was trying like that's like the same thing saying that the DC drill music could be compared to Chicago drill. I'm like,
what DC drill music?
We don't act like them two, like 2 years in a row they wouldn't try and do that same shit.
No, nigga. Actually, you want to go on DC music? Oh shit! Shout out to my man Hood Rich Pablo Juan. But whole time,
so we ain't gonna act like
that nigga came out and he dropped that joke DMV. That nigga made the DMV flow.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna act
it's
like
pretty much a dumbed down Ice Spice flow.
Yeah, but are we gonna? So we don't gonna. Yeah, but are we gonna ignore the fact that Q the Fool did the same exact shit before he got signed to Rock Nation?
All right, Q the Fool. Hold up.
We not going to act like
we not going to forget about Big Flock though. Like he ain't had the whole rap scene on lock, and he could have potentially been that one guy that was different from Wale with authentic music.
He literally took a whole city flow, bro, before he got signed. We not going to ignore that shit.
Who, Q?
Yes, he took a whole city flow.
Nigga, no. Look. All right. You know what? You might be right because actually you're going into my point because Hood Rich Pablo Juan started the DMV flow,
and he got the shit from Chicago.
And he's not here.
Chicago,
and he's not here. I don't know if he got it. It's not even drill though. It's just more of. It's just more of. I remember where we was talking about this shit, like how people flow, and it looked like little emojis go across the screen like this and shit. Like. Okay, yeah, bro, I'm in the trap. Yeah, go ahead.
But you gotta think about
bam, I'm in that. Bam, I'm in that. Like,
bro, they try DC.
Like DC it's Disney music flow, but for trappers.
But DC at one point was trying to blend in flows. Like they was.
No, I think
they was doing the Chicago. And Atlanta, they were doing the Migos shit.
No, Migos is totally different. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I respect the Migos, but also we already know where that came from. It came from 3-6. But
it came from 3-6, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
With that going on, they made it unique.
Came from Lil Infamous.
Yeah.
They made it unique. Yeah. They made it unique. And they ran with that shit. That's why they don't work individually.
Who, 3-6 or Migos?
No, Migos.
Oh yeah, they dropped them 3 albums. Yeah. Oh man.
and then it took 3. And then it took 3 albums to find out the Takeoff was the best one. R.I.P. It took 3 albums to really realize that. And I've been saying he was the best one from the get-go.
Me too. Me too. Because bars still matter with you, Tay. That's why I fucks with you. It still matters. Like bars just don't matter anymore.
I be an asshole the whole time. I love bars. Actually, I love substance. I love substance with lyrics.
Yeah, and that's my thing with.
That's why I always hold Lupe in high regard.
Yeah,
you said what?
That's why I always say this.
What you say?
Oh, don't talk about that. Shout out to you, KP Skywalker.
Oh Lord, please.
Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you.
Hey, go ahead.
At least you're in the booth doing it. Shout out to you.
Yeah, but keep that joint in the hard drive next time. Just don't put it out. Just leave it. Just leave it in the drive.
I'm trying to tell you that's gonna be the new light show, yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, about this.
No, not that. Oh shit! See, you already missing it. That's the DMV light show. The artist.
The DMV light show. Okay, I don't know what that is. Please.
Exactly. See,
I'm a Vegas dude now. What happened?
You said who?
What's the light show? Explain to me, please.
No, he's an artist. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He spit like shit. But he's dope. It's just like one of my female artists that I like, but she's more alternative.
You know what's crazy though? It's like
Rico Nasty. Like I fucks with her. Yeah. She got bars. She got lyrics.
Yeah, I know.
The whole time, it's just like she has a whole different demographic. So it's like I can't really listen to that.
I get it.
Like I can't ride in the car and be like, yeah.
You know what's crazy about DMV music scene in general? So you got the rappers that do that one style. You'd be like, okay. But then you listen to the battle rap side of the DMV.
Whole different, completely different
It's like
mode.
all
We'll
bars.
talk about it. I mean,
Bars
what you
out
mean?
there. Like you got people like what Ace. I mean, he's decent.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not from the DMV, but he always claimed DMV. Twerk. I mean, he's one of the greatest out there. Homie Drugs was decent at one point. Like the DMV had a little movement, but there it's complete. Your Honor, that's another battle rapper, but it's completely different from the rap scene though. It's like the rap scene is more, drill. Let's fit in the mainstream of everything today. But if you listen to like DMV as far as the battle rap, even though a lot of them are like, I wouldn't say they like top tier, like god tier or anything, but it's more back to the essence. It's more lyrical out there. And it showed me like I guess a little old DMV. Like, Odyssey and Nonchalant and them, like when they, way back in the day.
This is why I respect you, bro, because like actually we didn't freestyle before, several times. More than that. So like with that being said, these tier rappers, well, the first two, three, I can recommend maybe. But anyway, so I had another person that actually was like, oh, I am a battle rapper. And I was like, oh shit. It's like spit some shit. And that shit was trash.
Everybody's not great. I mean, dude, they got these new dude now. What's his name? Safir Soul? Safir Soul? That dude's a beast. I'll give you a battle. I will send you some battles. Dude, it's a whole different tier out there. It's kind of crazy how like the battle rap side is bars and then the rapper side is like, let's fit the trends. I just don't. Because I don't think it's the essence of DMV. I think DMV can be a very lyrical city.
It can be. I just think that for one and two, we have a flow, and I hate to say it that our flow came from somebody else that
yeah. Because Corday gave me hope. Corday is
Corday. Corday is basically.
No, never did DMV. I like people don't talk about. I like Primo Rice. I like Primo Rice heavy too.
No, Corday is 1/3 of Wale.
I can see the comparison.
Wale could be a great fucking artist and actually should be in the GOAT, and he should be right there with J. Cole.
Yes, I always say he should be in that tier because he has the catalog to me.
It's like Kid Cudi. You want to say that either?
Because, like, if you think about it, J. Cole and Wale, you can actually compare their projects. It's not that far off.
You know what the difference is? J. Cole marketed himself better. Wale wants somebody to kiss.
He knows his audience, and he's very chill.
No, Wale wants somebody to kiss his ass and make him great, versus him making himself great. That's what I hate about that guy. And then also that goes into like its actual just like African history. Like it's not the fucking same. Like it sucks. Like, yeah, you'll put out a good project. Yeah, you didn't produce, a lot of Rick Ross tracks that was hits. Yeah, you were going to produce some tracks from females and shit or ghostwritten and shit. I got it. But it's just like you're not marketing yourself because you're not a favorable person because you're so inside yourself. You can't even give it to the people to make you look great. Like you want people to be like, oh yeah, this nigga is the GOAT. Nah, nigga, keep on pushing that shit. That's the difference. Like J. Cole, he'll rock with it. He'll go ahead and become a meme and let that shit roll off his shoulder. And then, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Like I would say J. Cole humbleness does give him the advantage. And more people probably want to be like J. Cole and Wale, so that's why we had the advantage.
His first album would be considered his best album.
Who are you talking about? J. Cole? First of all, before we get in that conversation, what do you think is J. Cole's worst album?
You know what it is? The 420 album. I mean,
I can't agree.
That's supposedly
KOD was fire. I would say his first one. I was a Friday Night Lights fan.
Everybody is saying that's his worst album.
They're on crack. They smoke crack.
But like I would say, Jay-Z's worst album was Kingdom Come, but it was great to me.
It's underrated, but if you want to, but it's Jay-Z. Every album should be number one. That's how he rock. But I would say Kingdom Come.
You know who?
It's not far off saying that's his worst album. It's that or Magna Carta by far.
I hate to change because we jumping on topics, but what is Jay-Z's worst album?
Jay-Z's worst album is Magna Carta.
I agree with that.
Not even close.
All right, second is 444.
Yes, but that was still a decent album.
Just because of the lyrics.
Yes.
Like, I ain't even lie to you. Your man G Herbo that whole album. That's the only reason.
Yeah, because like dog.
That album.
Story of OJ is probably the best song, but it's not even a song. Like he's talking to us like this.
All right, so I'm gonna wind it back because the nigga that we was talking about. When since we talking about that song, listen to NBA YoungBoy's version of that song.
I did.
Come back. You did?
Yes, I listened to it like a year or two ago.
What you think?
It made sense. It wasn't the worst song. It made sense. I can't hate on it.
Gotcha.
I can't hate on it.
It was trash, but it's okay.
I can't
At
hate
least
on
you gave me that.
I give you that. And what's that song? The Joan about here, like Nevada. It's Nevada, but Nevada. That's
Yeah. Nah, that's John Jack.
Little bro hit me to that. He said that joint when he was on the show. I like that. It showed me some of his potential.
All right, so what's good, man? Who you looking forward to? As soon as we got the new music out of the way,
like dropping.
Man. Oh shit! Since you speak about music,
I'll give you some hot takes though. I think
Money Bag.
I think Lupe gonna drop Food and Liquor 3 this year. His last single sound like he in that mode.
Lupe never really disappoints.
Never. But I can't think of a bad Lupe album. I can't think of a bad Lupe album or mixtape, honestly.
It's pretty much like if I play games and like I play 2K all day. It's just like, am I really looking forward to new 2K24?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, 23 had a little bit of buzz though, just because that whole my NBA mode. We can play like from old seasons and build up.
Yeah, but you gotta change the gameplay. You gotta change the gameplay at this point. And please make that shit look more realistic.
Solid. 23 is not bad.
It was so many people. They was ducking me on rap. You know what I'm saying? But they played these game modes. I don't know who it was, but it's
I gotta talk about what happened when we played. But that's another story. Continue.
Oh, when did we play?
You were just here in town. We played that first, and then we played the DBZ after that.
Oh, because look,
yeah,
first of all, I wasn't even in myself, nigga. I couldn't even see the screen.
Yeah, that's why I said I got you.
You know what? We're gonna run it back.
All right, Kakarot. I got you, Kakarot.
But they need to go ahead.
You can run that back too.
Yeah, because I gotta get that back.
Yeah, but they need to get rid of that wreck shit because I was like, that's not helping me. Add up my player. I'm just saying.
I know, but it's so popular. That's people spend money just to get on the wreck, so they never.
I don't give two shits. What the hell does I got to do with my player?
I'm
there to play NBA. I'm there to play NBA games.
We're talking games. This might go another hour. We should talk video games. Because let me ask you this: what was your favorite 2K of all time?
For me,
favorite 2K was probably 2K3.
Yeah,
2K3.
Yes.
I'd say 2K3 is my number one, but a close second is 2K13.
That's the ESPN 1-3. 2K11 is slept on. The first Jordan.
That's top three. That's top three. It's definitely top three.
The first Jordan joint.
It's another
was nice because of Jay-Z soundtrack.
No, because even in 2K11, they didn't really have Jordan. They had like a fake version of Jordan. I forgot what the fuck his name was. Because Jordan was
remember 11 was
the games.
11 is when they did the Jordan challenge the first time. That joint was like just as difficult, if not more.
Hold up, was 11 when they made the Jordan package and he actually just came?
Yeah,
okay,
you had it.
Okay.
Remember, I
thought that was 13.
I spent the whole day at your house. I spent the whole day at your house playing the Jordan challenge. I remember that.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
What was the Paul George year? That was the other great
13. That's 13. That's 13.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Yeah.
13 was nice.
13, 11, and I say 2K3.
2K3 is 2K5.
2K3 is what took
I don't know.
out the competition.
2K5 slept on.
Think about it. No,
that was $20. Great game.
2K3 is what took live out the competition.
No, live was still there. Because Live 4 was nice. Oh, 5
it was there the whole time. They ain't have no competition. That's what took them out of it. They wasn't the bread. Well,
I would say that. I would say 2K started.
They put live
2K7. I say 2K7 is the one. 2K7 was the one that they took over. Because Live was still in competition up until Next Gen 06. Next Gen. When that first came on 360, that shit was trash. Madden and Live was trash.
When did the 2K NFL games stop running?
2K5, and that's still 2K5,
great. That was
all right. So yes, it was 2K3.
I still played
once those games was running. Live, Live and Madden had a fucking run, and 2K was doing that shit.
You know what's crazy though? Madden 05 was actually a very good game too.
But it's just that
I would say 05, 06, and 07 was great.
5, that was before they had like the
that's
passing precision and all that shit, right?
No, that's Ray Lewis and the Big Hit. The precision was 06.
Okay, all right, cool.
But you gotta think about it too. You also gotta think about guess what else was on the what game mode was on there at the time.
I hated that day.
Game mode?
The scouting combine. The 40.
Oh yeah. You got to fuck your Xbox 360 up doing that shit.
Cause you had
the Wonder Lick and all of that.
Yeah.
That's a college football was great too.
And they had a little joint with the rings and shit where you could gold, silver, bronze. You do them. Yeah.
Madden was great. Madden would never be that good again. I would say when Madden started really getting trash was probably the one after Fitzgerald Malu.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Stop coming trash.
Nah, facts.
Oh no.
Nah, once they got into like, oh, you really gotta control your character. Oh, you gotta press L2 to hit him, the tackle him down low, or you gotta press the hit stick up, the truck. I was like, bro, you being too technical. I understand you trying to make it realistic. But like, nigga, it's going to be a cheat every way, and that's why every man that comes out and go ahead and go to YouTube because I already know these niggas on it.
It's only like
2 plays.
But the crazy thing is, like now, most of the
facts.
Yeah, but most of both of the two communities, like if you want to say communities, most of them they don't even play the game more than a month anyway. They just do it because of YouTube content or just content in general. That's the only reason why they still playing. They ain't playing because they like the game. That's not.
They get paid to.
Yeah. Yeah. So people out there that's thinking that they playing, you see the same.
It's like 2K. You know, like some of the top rated like reviews of 2K the past year or two has been like not even reviewing 2K like that anymore.
Exactly. They're away from it.
Shit. Like Call of Duty guy took over for a minute.
Even Call of Duty's taking an L.
Call of Duty is trash. I still buy that shit every fucking year, bro, and don't play like more than like fucking 50 hours of the game.
Well,
yeah, that's true. You the last Call of Duty I bought was what? Black Ops 3?
Yeah, I ain't even lie to you. The last jump that I bought, what the fuck? I don't even know the fucking name of it. It was dope. I was playing the story mode. And I actually played the story mode because I know one of the Call of Duties, they took the story mode out. But
that was 3.
Whatever it was. I bought every Call of Duty series. Mm-hmm. I literally either had a physical
Call of Duty here
or I have it on my game. I bought every one since I bought every Call of Duty since.
You was a Call of Duty head at one point.
Modern Warfare 2, maybe. 2.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2.
Because you put me on Cold War.
Oh yeah, World at War is my favorite ever.
Yeah, World at War. Yeah, you put me on that. But ever since I think Modern Warfare 2, I bought every Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And then like now, it's just like I got so spent out because one, I don't have the ADHD that these kids got.
No.
Matter of fact, maybe I do have ADHD, and they're so programmed to focus on this one fucking thing, and I'm just like, dog, I need a smoke break. Like, I might need to go take a pee. I might need to eat some pizza, something. Yeah, like, there's no way I'm running this shit back to back or playing zombies for fucking 2-3 hours to reach level 59.
No more. They ain't got zombies no more. So they doing strictly Warzone.
Yeah, they found that PUBG wave and took over.
Yeah, they took that and just ran it over. That's literally what they did.
That shit fire though. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I do get on the duty, nigga, no, fuck PUBG. Nigga, they took that motherfucking Rainbow Six wave over. That shit was a beta. Nigga, that shit is clutch. That shit is like Rainbow Six, Division, and kind of PUBG all in one.
Personally,
it's like a mixed fixture of all the hard drugs that you shouldn't take.
Yeah, they never gonna take Siege away from me.
I'm sorry, and when I tell you this, when you play this mode, Slim,
I hate Division personally.
All right, so look, I'm
gonna give you one now. If I hit a nigga 10 times with a pump, he better die. I can't. I don't like the RPG.
Only reason I like that joint because literally you have to level up. You can't just go on that joint being like goddamn 9 and then you think you'll take out an 18. Nah, that shit don't work.
Run with the pistol and shit and then headshot niggas. No, get the fuck out of here. Nah, nigga.
Yeah, headshot no matter what level you is. That's the thing, man. Yeah, I like the realism. That's why I fuck with Siege.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Siege get too quickly.
Yeah, but that and the fact that you gotta remember,
you got strategy. You don't run up in that moment. You got gadgets.
How many people use strategy? We play the same game.
I'm a camper.
Nobody use strategy.
Even with being a camper, like I swear to God, you know what's funny, right? If he leveled up and spent time in the game, he would probably be a sniper, and that'll be a headshot kill. But you have to make your build that way.
Yeah,
like I know. On my build, on one of the jumps, since we're talking Avenger, if I can't aim you within half or one clip, I need to do better.
You can take one shot. That's what I'm saying. Like I can't. Trust me, the graphics is nice. The concept.
It's okay. I already know. See, I know how you thinking. If I can't do one combo, it ain't real. So when we play that Street Fighter 6 and I bust your ass. You know, like,
go stream that live. End this joint. Hey,
we can stream that live.
We can end that joint right now.
We can stream this live. Every time someone would have challenged me to a video game live, it doesn't end well. That's all I'm saying.
You never get on.
I wish
you never do it.
He was here. Tell witness. He was talking all that shit on Fight Night. We boxed.
Man, I got my ass whooped. Now that's the only one that I could probably say you served the L online.
Oh, online. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna have
everything else online. You got. You know how many games I done wasted because of you black man.
Like the past 5 2Ks, I wouldn't buy it. I finally bought it.
You never got on.
I finally bought it. There's a couple I ain't even buy because I'm like, no, this show trash. I ain't gonna waste my money on this. I still got Last of Us. You know, I played Last of Us for like 6 years.
You know what made it so bad?
Last of Us is my life for a while.
This was supposed to be my teammate on Madden.
End this joint, bro. Go ahead, end this joint first before we continue. End this joint.
All right, man.
Yeah, sign it off. You already know what it is. TMS, Tay and Josh podcast. Make sure you hit the links. You already know. Check out the YouTubes. And we'll see you next week.
With statistics. Peace.